3, 2.
Guys, I did tell my mom that this is our 64th session, and she was excited about that. So I hope that's the first
Go! We
thing
got
that
one viewer.
the
Let's
stream
go.
picks up.
That's so
I
sweet.
feel like
Shout out
everybody
Jenna's
that we
mom.
talk to about like, oh, you guys have D&D tonight. Is that still the game you're running, Jenna? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, we literally had this conversation with Matt's mom earlier. She was like, have you guys won yet? As everybody that doesn't play D&D asks about D&D. But
I love that. Have you guys won yet?
I was like, no, we probably have another year. We're 2 years in. Inconceivable to some. But to others, last we saw our heroes of Hyrule. After slaying the monstrous Lionels of Palamus Mountain, 11th Hour took one final rest before descending the mountain to East Reservoir Lake. During the night, they each spent their watches assessing the situation in the waters below, observing details of the divine beast known as Va Ruta. The infamous Dawn Watch was taken by both Lorhanan and Aquila, the self-proclaimed unethical gang of 11th Hour, but the conversation did not go as well as Lorhanan had hoped. Their watch was accompanied by a loud creaking groan in the distance, and the noises continued into the morning, undoubtedly coming from the breaching dams from the flooding reservoir. After a hearty meal, our heroes raced down the steep rocky terrain and reached a dam with 3 small boats docked along it. As they prepared to set sail, Sidon, the prince of the Zora, emerged from the waterfall below and offered our heroes assistance in protecting his people. Between the shock arrows and the lightning rod recovered from the Lionels, the biggest challenge 11th Hour faced in their approach was the scale of it all. Traversing the massive lake and reaching the beast was not easy, especially with the trios of ice blocks that were being launched from its sides. With great effort and determination by all, even if it was fruitless for Sidon, our heroes subdued the divine beast and were able to board it from the top level. Now inside the construct, 11th Hour descended into the water within, as the entire inside of Ruta was flooded. There was no problem thanks to the air bubbles Aquila had prepared for everyone, except Natara, of course, who was already well equipped for this environment. The heroes found themselves in an underwater room with Sheikah riddles, levers, and a mechanism in the center connected to a platform. After realizing they cannot progress while the room is in this flooded condition, Natara swam up a gigantic water wheel and found another room with a long hallway and a pedestal at the end. Returning to the group to retrieve the Sheikah slate, Aquila and Inari followed her up. Natara registered the slate to this first terminal and turned the corner to see an army of underwater guardians awaiting the group. And that is where we find our heroes now, 11th Hour, dispersed between these 2 floors of the Divine Beast. We enter initiative to face these foes in an underwater combat. And so, before we even begin with the underwater combat, I'm gonna review what that means for, the combat of this all. So, each foot of movement underwater costs 2 feet of movement, so all of your speeds are halved while underwater, unless you have a swim speed. So I believe just Natara and I think Inari, who has the Ring of Swimming,
Yeah.
you guys can move as normal. The rest of you, or as per your swim speed, if it's a different thing for the Zora, the rest of you, your speeds are halved. Melee weapon attacks are made with disadvantage unless the character has a swim speed or if the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. So the type of weapon you're using matters if you do not have a swim speed. Ranged weapon attacks automatically miss if the target is beyond the weapon's normal range. So if you have a bow that's like a long bow, anything beyond 150 feet will automatically miss. Anything within 150 feet will be made with disadvantage because ranged weapon attacks are made with disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, a dart, a javelin, a spear, trident, or other thrown weapon. So thrown weapons still maintain their range. Uh, Spell attacks are rolled as normal. There's no disadvantage. However, any spells requiring verbal components cannot be cast underwater unless air bubble or water breathing is affecting the caster. I am also ruling that Zora can cast with verbal components in the Zora language while underwater. So Natara, if there's something you want to cast that has a verbal component, you are welcome to, because I said last session that Zora can communicate underwater in the Zora language. Any creature fully submerged in water has resistance to fire damage. I'm also going to include thunder damage because I think that makes sense to me that thunder damage would be less effective underwater. So thunder and fire damage. All of you and any other creatures fully submerged will have resistance to. And then another homebrew rule that I'm going to include, because of course this is Breath of the Wild and lightning damage is fun. Um, it's also dangerous. Non magical lightning damage dealt underwater deals maximum damage on all creatures within 15 feet of the target. So if the damage is from an area effect,
Okay.
um, also if it's an area of effect thing, I don't know that there's anything like that, but if there is, that's non-magical. The range of the effect is doubled and deals maximum damage. And non-magical lightning damage is any damage that's not produced from the casting of a spell. So I believe like shock arrows and the charges on the Scimitar of the Seven, I believe, would fall into that category of non-magical lightning damage. And if there's something else that's not from a spell that you guys can do that produces lightning damage, that would also fall in that category. So that's what's going on. I'm going to move you all over to the back to the Varuta map, where you guys are spread across 2 floors here. Um, all of the Guardian scouts that you know, Natara sees one of them at least, or more. I don't know what your range is, but all of them will act on the same initiative turn order. The other thing is that the water wheel is sort of like a lair action and will move on initiative 20. So, I guess, you know, Lydia and Lorhannon, if you're trying to get upstairs, you might want to get to the water wheel before that point. Um, that being said, Lorhannon, what would you like to do?
Wow. Or Hannon, very not good at operating in water, not very near anything. um, so, how far am I from the water?
So, I don't know. I think it should show up. I made that orange box on there. Can you see it at the water wheel?
Okay, yep. Yes.
If you can get into any one of those 3 squares, you are in range for the water wheel to carry you up on initiative 20.
Do we care about the vertical distance?
The vertical distance does not matter for the sake of this water wheel. It's these rooms are not super tall necessarily, and this is just like kind of like the edge of the water wheel. So if you are anywhere in those 3 squares, you'll be able to be carried up.
Awesome. So I then will take my movement, speed, and
I will say too. Oh, I'm kind of freezing. I will say too that because it is moving on its own individual turn, any extra movement that you have like remaining by the time you get to the water wheel, it's you don't have it when you get to the top. You have to wait till your next turn.
We down here don't really know that there's a combat going on.
Nope. What are you
The
doing?
signaled that we should go up, so I'm going to use my movement and my action to dash to get the water.
Okay. Lydian.
I'd like to join him and use. I have half my movement without flying is 25. Halved is 3 squares, right? So I think I can get there and say 1, 2, 3. If this would load, right?
I'll say
Viable?
yeah. I'll say because you have 25. No. Actually, I'm gonna say you have 2 because everybody with 30 feet halved is 3 squares. I'm gonna say it doesn't round up for that.
Case, can I just
You
action
can dash action.
and-
It's not. Yeah, it's not gonna make a big difference. Yeah.
And then I think I don't know that there's a combat going on, but I trust Lorhannon and I have a sixth sense about these sorts of things, so I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration for a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm like, you just see me like with a look of like, oh, okay.
You know,
weird,
just
weird timing, but okay.
in case there's robots. I don't know.
Following Lydian's 20 initiative, the water wheel does move. You guys are brought up one level to the this floor here. If you do remain in the water wheel space before the next initiative 20, you guys will be carried up again, and you will have to cycle through the whole wheel to get back to this floor. Heads up.
Yikes.
Good to know.
Ionia, kind of somewhat aware that something's going on, but also Arito, she does not have a lot of movement speed, so she will dash as her action, and only be able to get to here. Inari, with a swim speed.
So Nari has a 30 swim speed, I believe. So we're gonna. Okay, I might have her dash, I think. Just to fully close into 1, 2. Alright. And she will end her turn there.
Okay. Keela?
Okay, I'm gonna use my 15 feet of movement to get up to here. I can see Natara around this corner, right?
Yep.
I see a piece of her icon. I don't know if
Yeah, you should be able to
Is that
see
kind of
that
line of
she's
sight?
standing there, yeah.
I am going to haste her.
Ooh,
Oh no.
thanks, Aquila.
Okay.
Because my original haste target ran away.
Hey, I'm sorry, my brain's not working. I also did not know that's what you wanted to do, so
It's the
You
only
should've-
thing I do,
you
man.
should have reminded me. That's all I'm saying.
All
I
right.
have brain injuries, so
Natara, hasted now, with a swim speed, underwater. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Natara. I'm trying to think how I can maximize this because Natara technically has like 130 feet of movement if she attacks, at least. But like that, I guess I can add an additional. Well, I get one attack with the additional like haste action attack. I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she can take up to 4 attacks on this turn.
Well, you have to hit.
I have to
different-
hit
you have
2
to hit
different.
3 different.
I do, yes. But I'm trying to think. Yeah. So maybe I can't, but
Can you ping pong between 2 guys? Just like
I can.
poof.
I don't
whack,
think-
poof whack,
You-
poof whack.
It's like if I attack 2 different people, then I can attack a third person. But I don't know if I necessarily have enough room to do that, so I might just kind of run up to this first guy, hit him, and then do it to the second guy. I think. Well. Okay. So I'm gonna do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna teleport 10. So I've used 5 squares of movement.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and keep track of that. And then I'm going to. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking about this. I'm gonna take the attack action. I can teleport up to 10 feet before each attack. So I probably can't. I'm going to bonus action. Where is it? Zephyr Strike. So that I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hit this guy at least once. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like work through.
You're
all
good.
of the,
It's a little complicated. It's no big deal.
There's a lot happening. Shit. That is a nat 1.
Please roll
Okay.
durability.
Royal though, so oh no, royals aren't durable. Ugh.
Royal, I think you have
I think
advantage.
she gets advantage.
I
Yeah, she
have
gets advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay. This is good.
Wow.
This is good.
What you got?
Okay,
One. Okay, yeah, that is a 19.
Whew.
You're good.
Okay. So, okay, I tried to hit him. I still have, which is 8. So I have 16 squares of movement.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can technically get 3. So I'm gonna just try and do that. I guess. So I'm going to move an additional 1, 2, 3. If it moves, 4, 5, and then this is going so slow.
That is so big.
I think I'm
Um,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's
I'm
just so
gonna
much easier if I
teleport-
have it all on one thing rather than
Exactly,
splitting it
yeah.
up.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. Teleport 10 feet, so I have used 10 squares of movement. So
You can
that's
teleport
50 of my
again?
80 feet. I can teleport up before each attack.
It's awesome. Shit.
It's so cool. And it's, yeah, just part of the attack action too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's great. Gosh, dang it. I'm rolling so terribly. That's an 11.
11 will not hit.
All right. Well, 1. There is 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I might as well just keep moving to this guy. And try and hit the third one. And I guess this one I will attack him once and then again with my additional haste action.
Okay.
So I will try and hit him twice.
Okay.
That's a 20 and a 23.
Both of those are gonna hit.
Okay. So that is a total of 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
I just realized I
Don't
have
you
a-
get Zephyr
that's a
Strike on that
guardian.
too? Isn't there damage with Zephyr?
You
can choose what attack Zephyr Strike.
so I
is
could have.
better.
Isn't it? It's damage, right?
Yes, it's once before the spell ends. I can give myself advantage on
Oh.
an attack roll. So I guess I probably should have used that earlier, and I
All
forgot
good.
about it. But
You still
that's
have
okay.
it. It
I
doesn't
will-
go away. Unless you lose concentration.
Yes, I still have it unless I lose concentration, but if I do, then that's my bad for not remembering. Okay, so yeah, 13 slashing damage to this last guardian.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like,
And
Inari,
then
you're
that is
really the only one that can see what's happening right now. You see Natara, she
Yeah.
swims, she teleports, she attacks, and it, like, kind of hits her weapon kind of awkwardly, but it's all fine. And then she swims further and tries to attack and misses again after teleporting again, and then swims again, and then bam, bam on this
Holy
last one.
Shit. Natara is such a cool character. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
That's so cracked.
19 with haste, so that's
Your
significantly
AC's also
better.
Really good too. Yeah.
Yeah, that really helps. Is that everything, Natara?
Yes.
Alright. Guardian Scout time. You, after going up to 3 of them right now, and Inari being able to see a couple of them, you see that they are equipped with spears, primarily, for the sake of underwater combat. So the one by you, Natara, is going to make 2 spear attacks against you to start things here. That is a 14 and a 25.
Okay, the 25 will hit.
Okay, that will be just 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
And then I have to roll. Is it a Constitution saving
yes,
throw?
yes,
Okay. That's an 11.
that'll save.
That passes. Good.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Natara, you also take 3 cold damage from the tip of the spear.
So that means that
That
I
means it
don't.
fails.
Dang it.
That is good.
That sucks. I really.
No, you still
on
maintain
that.
it. I'm sorry. You can still keep it up because I had said that after the fact. But for the sake of tracking damage, you also take 3 cold. It was not.
Okay.
Yeah. These guys can swim. You can see that they, at least, especially Inari, as the one closest to you begins to swim towards you, they're not like equipped with legs in the same way that the other guardian scouts and guardians you've seen are. Their legs are kind of in this sort of propeller sort of situation where they do have a swim speed and are able to get up and close with you. So this one swims up to you.
Cool.
Same deal, going to make 2 spear attacks against you. Those are significantly worse. That's an 11 and a 13. I don't think either of those are going to hit Inari.
Yeah, those are both gonna miss.
However, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the one down here is going to also swim at the same time towards Natara now. An additional 2 spear attacks. Both 25s. Swear to God. So, Natara, that is total of 23 piercing and 16 cold,
Whoa.
which is 18 damage total for the first and 21 damage total for the second. If that's mathing right.
Sorry, can you say that again? I was trying to add up the.
So it's 23 piercing, 16 cold. So I think on both of those, you just need to beat. I think you still just need to beat a 10 or 11.
Oh,
But
yeah,
11,
it
whatever
say
it is.
You're captain.
Okay. I just need to get a 10. Okay.
So it's 2 more.
Sorry, I was
con
trying to
saves.
figure out my HP. That is a tough look for Natara. She just lost like 50 on one turn.
Holy sh-
Jesus.
Okay, those will save. So. Cool.
Additionally, coming from around the left corner, Aquila, you see that a guardian appears from the left side and is going to try and blast you with its eye. And you are within
Excellent.
range, so it is not made with disadvantage. So that's 25.
That hits.
I don't know why they keep rolling 25s. What's it? Okay, they just keep rolling the same number on the die, I guess. 18 radiant from the blast.
Okay. That's halved because of my.
Because it's a
ancient
guardian.
short-
Yep.
Or ancient armor.
Yep.
Or was that number halved already, or is that?
No, that was not
it's
halved
just the
already. So
total?
you
Okay,
only
so
take 9.
9 radiant. Gotcha.
Okay.
Concentration check here.
Oh yeah. That little
Oh,
awkward.
haste. Jesus.
A little awkward. Let's see if I doom Natara immediately.
Yeah, she might be
I
fucked
think you
if you.
can add flash of genius to this, right?
He's
Oh, you're
fine. He's
Okay,
Oh,
good,
fine.
good, good.
I have proficiency in con.
Man, if
Very
only
important.
Natara got like a bonus to any sort of favored enemy before 20th level.
Okay, how Natara can just like swim back to Inari this next turn.
That's true. I can just like run away.
Guardian's one
After
of your
I hit
favorite
them.
enemies?
Yeah.
These are guardians.
Yeah, but I don't get anything.
Oh, yeah.
Track them, and you know how many there are.
Yeah. I don't get any sort of attack or damage bonus against favored enemies until 20th level.
Jesus.
It
About
doesn't
knowing
make
how
any
many
sense.
there are, I mean, like, is that, like, what does it say about that? Do you want to, do you want to try and figure out how many are going on here?
What
Sure.
exactly is the like? Is it action or something? Or...
I mean, what is it? Yeah.
It's I have advantage on survival checks to track them and intelligence checks to recall information. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like a survival
That's
tracking
about-
thing
You're
to see.
tracking that
Yeah.
You know how many.
Yeah, I have primeval awareness, which kind of helps me tell what type of creatures are in an area, but that's not like useful in combat.
All good.
Um,
Top of the order.
Before
go.
Lorhannon goes, I want to ask him really quick and say, Lorhannon, would you benefit more if you were 60 feet ahead of where you are?
I guess. I don't think it makes a ton of difference for me.
Okay. Well, then you can take your turn normally. I was gonna shadow like if you wanted to wait your turn, I could shadow step us forward, and then you can go on your.
I think
own.
we say.
Okay.
What you doing, Lorhannon?
All right. I will use my regular movement. Forward, 15 feet, and then I will use my bonus action to dash. Other 15 feet.
It's a long corridor, guys. I have bad news for you.
Yeah, I think I have to also use my action to.
Varuda is all about getting places slowly.
It's the destination that matters.
Can I ask?
Destination, not the journey.
Can you guys see the whole thing, or can you only see like your hallway that you're in?
Just our
I will-
Just
No, we
hallway.
see the hallway.
Hallway, and then everything to the right is grayed out. Everything to the left, we can't see at all.
Sick. All right. Lorhannon, anything else? I think that's everything for you. Just a lot of movement.
That is all I can do.
Lydian,
Maybe
you've
I
gone
was-
from
Maybe I was wrong about that.
You've gone from the fastest on the battlefield, being able to fly 50 feet, to only being able to move about 10 feet a turn. What would you like to do?
bird moment.
Hold on, my sheet is trying to close out. So once my sheet does close, I'll move 10 feet forward, and then to avoid, getting stuck on the wheel, I will dash to move 10 feet forward again.
Okay. Would you like me to just move you and then move on?
Yes, please. I don't have a bonus.
Oops.
Having a grand time. We're having a grand time here in the back.
3, 4. All right. You just narrowly escape the being picked up
The
by the
treacherous
wheel as
The
it
stagnant
moves
in
again.
one-place wheel.
On the 20 initiative here. It moves again. Ionia, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not being able to get far. She has javelins. She's barbarian. Javelins are something that do well underwater. Hold on. She might be able to throw. Not like in the bad way, but like throw a thing.
She might be able to throw.
Ionia's throwing, guys. Kick her from the party.
Leave her be. Yeah, she gets 2 attacks. She's got a couple javelins. She's gonna throw 2 javelins at the guardian that made its appearance from around the left corner. First attack is a 24. Second is a not good 10. So one of those will hit. Oh shoot, I didn't have her rage. So not a ton of damage here. But she deals 10 damage in this one turn. She'll bonus action rage now. So I didn't say it the first time. That's it for her. And Ari, you have a guardian on you. What would you like to do?
Yes, I do have that. I'm going to bonus action cast. Let me just double check that I've got this right. Divine Favor. So I'm gonna get another +4 radiant damage to each attack. And then I'm just gonna swing at this one in front of me. So let me see. Okay, that's a 23.
Hit.
And Jenna, for the charges, just because I tried to write this down, but I missed it. How much area does the lightning charges cover because of the water?
15 feet from the target, so like a 15-foot radius from the target. So if you
Okay,
do
let's see.
use your lightning charge, you will also be hit by it for max damage.
Huh, okay. Well, we will not be doing that then.
You're not lightning immune.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just roll damage. And then I'm gonna Divine Smite as well. Just let me pull up my sheet to see what my spell situation is looking like. I'll Divine Smite at 2nd level, so it should be 48. Okay, yeah, so 3d8 for that. And then... Okay. So that's 14 radiant damage there, and then another 1 radiant damage. So that's pretty much, yeah, like 16 regular damage and then 15 radiant.
Okay.
And then she's gonna try hitting it again. If I could get my sheet to come up, it'd be super cool. Yeah. Alright, I just crit, so
Alright.
I'm gonna Divine Smite at 1st level.
So good.
It's over,
yeah.
Guardian Bro.
Let me
Oh.
just
Oh.
and then 2d8,
22,
34,
32, 35, plus 16, plus 4, so 55. Any other things you add onto that?
no, I think that's it.
I,
This thing is still up. Well,
it's
wish I
still
had
up.
done
It's not
a
looking good.
higher Divine
It's-
Smite.
It is not looking good at all,
These are
but
up
it is
down.
still up.
All right, well, that'll be it for my turn.
Oh my god. Okay. Casual 55 damage. Sick.
You know, I tried. Let me get that all down.
Keela.
s- just so you said it was non-magical lightning. That's the problem, right?
Yes.
Okay, so magical lightning
Does
fine.
not deal max damage, but yes, it is fine.
Oh, no interest in that then.
That's the thing, okay?
I am gonna say though, guys, I am sort of shit out of luck over here because as the explosives expert on the team, I'm mostly fire and thunder damage.
Oh no.
I am
You're in danger.
over here.
I was very excited for this battle, and like Water Blight too in general, but like this one specifically because it's like built for Natara, like unintentionally, like it's a Natara thing, and it's anti
Down
Aquila.
50 hit points.
It would be anti Inari if she didn't have the Ring of Swimming,
Anti-Aquila.
but like it's
Bro, I moved
not for
I moved
everybody.
8 squares for 2 turns. This is anti-Lydian, if anything.
I am going to build Diala in front of me and make a force ballista, and
Okay.
then I'm going to use my bonus action to fire at the Guardian Scout at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
It's a 28 to hit.
28 will hit, believe it or not.
12 force damage.
You got it. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right, Natara, you've got 2 guardians on you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll attack the one who's like directly in front of me
Sure.
first. And I'm gonna use advantage on that first attack
Good.
that I get for the 1 turn. So I guess that makes it an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
That first. Okay. So that is 12 slashing damage. Last
Plus
I
your
think I
D8.
get, yeah, a D8.
I think that's the Zephyr Strike damage die.
Yeah. So that's 5 force damage.
Okay.
In addition to that, yes, I'm, I guess, gonna turn around and hit the other guy who's on me.
Mhm.
Try to anyway. That's a 23.
Hit.
Okay. And that's 11 slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swim 80 feet.
Okay. You don't want to use your don't you get a third attack from haste? You don't want to use it?
I do get a third attack from haste. I'm not gonna use it yet.
She gets a
Okay.
third attack from her attack action.
No, I don't, because I didn't teleport. It's only when I use that ability.
Strict rules for that third attack.
It's not just if you attack two different creatures.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. It says at 11th level, you gain the ability to pass through the planes and deny. When you take the attack action, you teleport up to 10 feet before each attack. If you attack at least two different creatures, then you can make one additional attack with it against a third creature.
It doesn't sound like you have to teleport in order to gain that benefit as long as you attack.
Cool.
I mean, you cut out a little bit, but I
I'm-
think that's right.
So I guess I'm still gonna turn around and oh no, where did the map go? I found it. Okay.
Oh no.
Go 80 feet.
I'll cut
Okay,
the
so
map
it's
down
about-
when we do Water Blight next week, guys.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Then we don't need all the
6,
floors.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I can teleport because I do still have that ability. So I guess this is my third attack from the
So
person.
did you like
I'm-
leave the range? Oh, I guess Zephyr Strike doesn't go away
Zephyr
when you
Strike, so no.
does
Nope.
it doesn't go away when you use the benefit of it?
I don't.
No, because
Think
it's
so.
concentration.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
concentration.
You're
Up
good
to
then.
1 minute. So I'm gonna try and hit this guy, I guess, twice.
Man, the hit and run
Um,
is crazy.
So that's an 18, a 12.
The 18 will hit. 12 will not.
That's 9 slashing damage to this guy.
Okay. Oh wait, oh my god. How do you want to do this? That's exactly what it had left. Holy shit.
We're good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess I would have like known that Inari like dealt a ton of damage to it, and like knowing that I could get back over there, I think I was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna try and hit these guys, get away from them, so they have to catch up and run over and like just try and finish the one that like Inari did. So I just kind of, I guess, try and cut his head off or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Guardian thing he's got.
from the perspective of the resident Gerudo, you deal like this absolute like insane amount of damage and you feel like the power coursing through you as you do, but somehow it's miraculously still up until Natara from out of nowhere swims from the far end of the room up and absolutely just chops the head off of this construct. Yeah, that guy's
Girl
fucked.
boss.
Anything else, Natara?
I think that is it. I'm realizing I could have Planar Warrior. but that would have been on like the.
You've already had a very
Yeah.
effective turn. Let's take it easy, okay?
That action economy.
So
All right.
that's okay.
So the guardian that is in like view, primarily of Ionia and Aquila, is going to swim up to Ionia and make 2 spear attacks against her. First one will hit, dealing 10 piercing, 5 cold for a total of 15 to Ionia. It's not Ionia. This one's
Isn't she
Ionia.
raging?
Oh, so that'll be half. So it's 10 damage. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
I know when my girlfriend's angry.
Okay.
Also, from around the corner, another guardian appears and is going to eye blast Deala.
You bastard. Only I can do that.
Does a 21 hit Deala?
It does.
That'll be 18 radiant damage.
Wah. She's fine.
These guys should move.
Glad we took that short rest, guys.
Yeah. Might need to take a long rest, but
No. What? The entirety of Hyrule is in danger. I don't think we can sleep.
We
Yeah,
we
just
cannot.
8 hours.
Let's
The
just
dams
sleep.
definitely won't burst.
I don't
Let's
know.
just sleep in
I
here.
think no. I mean, I think we get through the rest of these and see what happens. I'm curious.
Lord Hannon,
Oh, back to me already. Wow.
back to you.
I thought there were gonna be like 7 more attacks or something.
Nope, just a lot of movement happening in the dark waters around
Alright.
where you guys can't see.
All right. I'm gonna move first. I move. I think I'm gonna use my action to blast at these guys. So I'm gonna send 2 at the one that is fighting Ionia, and then 1 at the one that just came into this.
Okay.
So that is a 9, a 22, and a 15.
The 22 and 15 will hit.
So the one that is next to Ionia takes 4 force damage, and the other takes 6.
Okay. Yeah, you hit both of these.
And then I would
guys.
like to use my bonus action to.
So what? Sorry, I don't think I got that. Might have just been
Yeah,
a
I
my.
use my bonus action to dash.
Okay. All right,
And that's the end of my turn.
Lydian.
I am going to. How's the one in front of Ionia looking?
In pretty good shape. He's not in bad condition.
Okay, I'm going to. I'll move myself up my government mandated 10 feet, and then I'll cast slow on the 2 that I can see.
Nice.
Is that an area of effect, or like what's the condition of attacking that?
Up to 6 creatures within a 40-foot cube that you can see. So.
And you can
just those 2,
choose
and
like
I-
what
I can
is
pick and
affected.
choose.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Absolutely. Okay, is that wisdom then?
Yes, I believe so. Gotta be at 17.
That's a 10 and a 19. So the one in front of Ionia fails, the one further back saves.
Yeah, you know what? I am gonna make him reroll on a silvery barbs that save. I'll use my
Whoa.
reaction, and then I'll give. Who needs a advantage here? I'll give Ionia advantage.
Sure. It's a 16. That pays off.
That fails. So they both are under slow, and Ionia has advantage.
Okay. Alright. Ionia is going to attack next. So slow doesn't affect anything against it. It's just on its turn. It's basically fucked.
It also can't use reactions if that
Minus
matters for
2.
opportunity attacks. So
-2 to AC.
Okay, got it. Alright, so she's going to try and smash this with her hammer. First one is a 19. Oh, I guess this is first one's made with an advantage, right?
yes.
Yes.
Well, it's a 23, so it still hits. Not a crit, though. First one hits. Second one is a 17. That'll also hit. Let me add up all this damage. 10 plus 7, 17 plus the rage bonus. Oh, it's already factored in. So 17 plus the Divine Fury, which is also 10, so 27 points of damage total to this guy. Now he's looking rough.
Nice.
Still okay, but bloody.
That's right, all that guardian blood, folks.
What is her little thing?
Sparks.
Smart.
No, she's
Spoiling.
gonna say that. Inari.
All right. There's a couple things I can do here. However, I don't know if I want to leave Natara. Well, I mean, Natara's killing it, so honestly.
Natara can attack these guys and be right back where she was at the end of her turn. So
Okay. Yeah, that's so real. Okay. I'll move
I
through
already
then.
calculated it. So
I'm still pretty close by too, so if I need to, it's no
Ready for her
biggie.
turn.
2, 3, 4,
and
5.
I'm going to bonus action.
All right. So Shannari's gonna attack this one in front of her.
Okay.
I can get my sheet to actually open. Okay. That's a 25.
That'll hit.
All right, that's 16 damage plus D4. I have to roll. So that's 2 radiant.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try hitting it again. That's 17.
That'll hit.
Alright, and I am going to do Divine Smite. Second level for that one. So I'll do 3d8. Okay, so that's another 15, or, 15 regular damage and then 16 radiant. And that also includes the 2 radiant in the first one.
Not looking great for this guy at the moment. Still got some meat left, but not looking great.
Okay. Guardian meat. Sorry.
I don't know, it's just a phrasing I use. It's not
I'm
literal.
sorry. No, I know. I was thinking of Guardian Blood and I'm like, alright, that's it for Inari.
Okay. Aquila.
I am going to bonus action fire Diala at Inari's engaged foe.
Sure.
It is only a 14 to hit.
And that will hit.
Oh, it's free.
Oh man, slow.
20. Oh yeah, I forgot. Slow. Yeah, 21
Whoa.
force damage.
Holy shit! 21 force damage?
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. Bro thought he had an eye cannon. I've got
Alright.
the eye cannon.
Yeah, he's still up though. What else, Aquila? That was your bonus action.
Word?
Yeah, he's
Word?
still up. Yeah.
Ray of Frost, all-purpose tool.
Alright, cool.
It's a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
13 cold damage plus 5 force damage.
Dead. All of the water around this guardian, after being like beat up by Inari briefly, it gets blasted by Diala, and then everything around it just starts to freeze, and all of the mechanisms inside just kind of freeze up, and it just kind of like with the ice begins to kind of like float a little bit in the water, like off the ground, but
Yeah, don't
unmoving.
ever talk to me or my turret again.
Unmoving. That is the second one down. Anything else, Aquila?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Natara, what are you doing now? What's next?
Natara's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Teleporting. Now that she's here, and it's within 30 feet of her, she's gonna target this first guy with Planar Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
So I will try and hit him. That's a 17.
We'll hit.
Okay. That is 19 force damage to this guy.
Nice. Okay. He's looking
Um,
rough. He's fine, but not great.
Yeah. She's gonna, I guess, go up to this next one, teleport up to him.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, try and hit that one. That's a 19 to hit.
That'll also hit.
Okay, that is 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then for her third attack, I guess she can use it, so she'll kind of teleport back up to where she was for the other guy and try and hit him again. That is a 25.
Yup.
Alright, that's 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then she has still only used 30 feet of her 80, so she's just gonna go 50 feet in the other direction.
See ya.
Alright, Natara pieces the fuck out of there.
Make them come after me.
You know where you are.
Indeed, they will try.
Did you use your haste action?
Yes, yeah, I attacked 3 times. I only
Got it. That
yeah.
was your haste
We
Yep.
only,
Alright.
we're just
Let's
hearing
do
like
it.
just the destruction next door.
action. Yeah.
Natara, it's a 9 and a 14 with eye blasts from these two guys to hit you.
Those miss.
Yeah, I thought so. Alright. The one up against Ionia is gonna make 2 spear attacks. Oh, one of those is a crit. The other one misses, but one of those is a crit.
Oh, it's a
wait.
shame. It's the shame. It's the first one's a crit.
Um,
Oh, damn
It's
it.
like they can only use one melee attack per turn when they're slowed.
Yeah, so it's just the crit.
Oh. Okay,
It's
that's
just a
fine.
crit.
Alright, that's cool. Thank you. I forgot about that. I always forget that part. Because I'm always like, oh, multi-attack.
Then. Yeah, only the crit came second.
Yeah, sorry. That is going to be... Oh no. I need a calculator. Too much.
We always fight guardians, and then Ionia gets crit and almost dies
Ionia
every time.
Scream.
He's not going to almost die right now. This is not
right now.
an issue. Jesus.
I already used my reaction, so
Ionia
Yep.
takes a total of 46 damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
she's fine.
Nice.
She's not bloodied though.
Well, that's good.
Let's go.
Jay chilling.
Some healing first.
Ionia uses massive fuck it, we ball energy.
Inari, you see that another guardian swims up from the left-hand side and is going to target you with an eye blast. That is a 23 to hit
Okay, that will hit.
for 17 radiant damage.
Okay, let me do math, which I will do later because that's going to take a hot second. I will roll my constitution check.
And
We have
That's an
then
11, so I still have to my favor.
I will have the other slowed guardian remake the wisdom save to try and break that. That's a 10. Alright. That's it for guardian time. Lorhannon, we're back to you.
Cool beans. I will move up 10 feet, and I'm gonna try and use my short sword.
Mhm.
Correct this fella.
Wreck 'em.
You got a D10 too.
That is a 19 and an 18.
Both will hit. Uh-oh. I don't know if this guy's gonna last this whole turn.
I'm gonna rack up lots of damage here, so
I'm concerned.
I get sneak attack,
Yeah.
and I get the
Ancient
ancient slammage.
Oh, low roll in the ancient slammage.
Oh, roll, of course. So that is 16
On
force
the
damage
first.
on the first attack,
Yeah.
and 10
Oh.
force damage on the second.
Yeah.
Ancient slammage once.
I only get ancient slammage.
Okay.
Oh, you only get it once.
You have a
Yeah.
D10 though, if you want to add that damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
you
point. I
could
can
do
add
it.
the D10 for barding. Yeah, I think I would.
This could kill him.
We get the 10.
It's possible.
We
It
get
just
the sense.
depends.
That's 5 more force.
Lorhannon, what does it look like as you take down your first
Let's
guardian
go.
in this
Let's go.
encounter?
I am like, I don't know, swimming super awkwardly, right? Like, one of the worst swimmers you've ever seen.
Natara can't see this, so she has no idea.
And I'm like out of breath as I get to this guy. So it's kind of like it's almost bored, right? It's like, oh my god. Like, I'm like out of breath and I'm like hitting this guy over the head.
Yeah, this one goes down as well. Anything else from you?
I will move an additional 5 feet. I would like to use my bonus action to try to get insightful fighting on the other guy on the left.
Okay. You gotta be at 10.
I get a +9 to insight. So
Believe it or not, these guardians are not charismatic.
I got a 27.
Yeah, you gain insightful fighting on that guy.
That is all I can do.
Put a little dot on him. Alright, Lydian.
I'm just checking the. Also, Bardic Inspiration is within 60 feet of a creature that can hear you. Also, so I don't know if you would rule that or not. If they can't
It's not
hear me, I won't
see?
be able to give anybody. It's hearing. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll send it, but you can rule that how you want.
Yeah, send it real quick. As long as if it doesn't say see. What creature who can
Yeah,
hear
that can hear
you?
So I imagine I could probably tell like Lorhanan if he was next to me when we were
Yeah.
on the water wheel, but I couldn't shout to anybody else.
I will give you 10-foot range. I think that's pretty generous. You guys have air bubbles and technically can probably only realistically hear each other, but I think like within 10 feet you can hear that you're making noise, and I think that that's enough to gain the Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. In that case, I'm just going to move up 10 and then dash and move up 10 more and then end my turn.
Okay. Ionia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to take her dash as an action. Yeah, I mean, not really much you can do, but she's gonna go to the right because it seems that to her, Inari and Lorhanan are honing in on the other one that was visible from that side. Inari.
So Nari is going to hone in on the one visibly on the left. So I'm gonna have.
Alright.
No, I was gonna do that. I just wanted to do the bit. Alright. Guys, you won't believe what Inari is about to do here. I'm gonna hit it.
I'll never
So
guess.
yeah. Okay, that's
The
a
paladin
17.
hit?
Hit.
Play. Alright, and then that's 14. I'm trying to not use all my divine smite. It's just really hard.
You're literally shooting.
Yeah. Okay, that's 3. So it's 14 regular damage and 3 radiant, and then I'm gonna have
Okay.
Inari hit it again. It's a 30.
Yeah.
So, that's another 13, and I'm gonna do a divine smite at first level, just so I'm doing them.
Anything but a bad one. I get these guys.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So that's another 13 regular damage, and then 6 radiant.
We got it. Alright. Anything else?
That's it.
Aquila.
Man, oh man, I can't see anyone anymore. So I'm gonna pick up my tiny turret in my hand and swim as my movement 15 feet. And then I guess I will dash another 15 feet. Oh, now I can see what's going on. So I will use my bonus action to make Diala fire at the creature next to Inari.
Okay.
That is only a 13 to hit.
13 will just miss.
Very unfortunate. But that's it for me.
Okay.
I was just noticing that Inari needs to hit a nat 1 to miss these guys.
And that's only because a
It's
nat
only
one is
because
an
of the
it's an automatic miss.
I love my sword.
Natara. Back to you.
He's gonna, I guess, move 2 feet, teleport, and hit this guy,
Okay.
planar warrior. That's a 27.
Yeah.
So close to it. 2d8. So that is 15 force damage.
Sure.
She'll guess she'll just hit him again right away.
Okay.
Gosh. That's a nat one.
Okay. Durability.
So...
She rolled a 19 on her durability check before. Does that mean it's okay entirely, or?
That means
This is
it's
her
really
second-
hard to break now.
Okay.
I got a 4.
With
Damn it.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yup. I
Oh.
rolled 2 4.
Oh no! Yeah,
Uh,
Natara. You feel like if you continue to use this weapon, you may not have it much longer. Unfortunately.
Cool. Okay.
Fuck.
That's rough. So I guess the thing is I still have my haste action. Is that a separate action or like action where I can take out a new weapon?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh,
Okay. So
That's not like
I
rules as
will-
written, but that's Breath of the Wild rules. You can swap weapons for free.
so
You enter the weapon selection menu.
You
And time
stop
freezes
time for
around you.
and I guess I'll switch to my quarterstaff and try and hit this other guy. I guess I should
Mhm.
move up to him. Yeah. Teleport,
still
I
have
guess.
Zephyr
Pull out
Strike.
my weapon and then just
And
run
yeah, if you
up.
teleport, nothing can hit you because you teleport out of
That's a
there.
17.
Yep.
That's 8 bludgeoning damage.
That's pretty good for a quarterstaff.
Yeah. And
Anything
then
else?
I'm gonna run back a bunch. Enough to kind of like see what's try and like see around the corner
Sure.
to like know what's happening.
Oh, hey, it's
So,
Nora.
I'll like go up to above Ionia to try and like get everyone.
Yeah.
Nora is moving so fast that all of a sudden she's just like here.
Yeah, I mean, like, majority of you guys are
I still-
slowed. Natara has a fast swim speed. She's not having any issues.
Natara still has 25 additional feet of movement this round this turn that she's not using.
Nora
Ooh.
is moving 80 feet and attacking 3 times in 6 seconds.
Look, I know.
I'm thinking about Natara.
20 plus teleporting.
thinking about Nora.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Natara, like when she was in the desert and she had to submerge once a day, and when she was in the highlands and she had to, like, you know, she was like, this isn't really my environment, or like when she was up in the air, and now I just see her like darting back and forth like she's like butter. It's just cutting through it.
I mean, like, Aquila may have wanted to haste Inari, but I think she hasted the right person for this combat.
I mean,
yeah, that
I
makes total
hasted one of
sense.
our frontliners. It's never a wrong choice.
I
whoever
mean,
pick.
It's the Zora in the underwater
It-
combat. It's
Yeah.
absolutely breaking this entire right side of the battle.
I'm
They have to
making
like
a chase.
chase after you. Like
Like, I can't
It's
even
so
get
good.
the Zephyr Strike decision was huge brain.
Oh yeah. So I was
Alright.
like, if I teleport, it's fine, but I won't always be able to teleport if I'm getting away. So
So, we have some Guardian Spear attacks incoming. We have 2 against Ayala, 2 against Inari. Both of the attacks against Ayala are 17s. Do those hit?
Both miss.
Damn. And then against Inari, it's a 22 and a 12.
Okay, the 22 will hit.
Okay. That is 10 piercing and 9 cold.
So 19.
And then... this one can get up in here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. An Eye Blast against Ionia and 2 spear attacks because Natara swam behind Ionia. So she's gonna get
Sorry,
the brunt force
Ionia.
of it.
Raging.
Both of those are gonna hit. Uh-oh. She could be in trouble. Both of those spear attacks are gonna hit. That's 23 total on the first. And
She's raging though, right? So
oh yeah, let me give her cause 13 piercing. Let me give her 6 back. And on the second, she's raging, so she only takes 12. But the Eye Blast is going to wait. What's her AC? is going to miss. Okay, she's good. Whoa, wait, that actually would have taken her down if it hit. She's got 30 HP remaining, and it would have been 32 radiant if it had hit.
Jesus.
So she's still up. That's all of my guardians, I believe. That's it. Lord Hannon.
All right, guys, let's clean up here.
Hey. I think so. I'm gonna actually go to the right side, I think. I'm Natara, I think. And I will. Sorry, I don't know what you're plotting, but I'm going to. I'll use my action to cast the Aura of Vitality and my bonus action to heal Hyrule.
Hey.
I forgot about
So, that's 7.
You said that was for Ionia?
Ionia.
Okay. Ooh, she is mighty grateful. Anything else, Lord Hannon?
That is everything that I can.
Okay. Lydian.
I'm gonna move forward 4 squares, like the wet bird I am. And that is
Lydian's
my
having
action.
a one of
great
those-
time.
I'm just imagining those like oil-covered birds from like the Exxon
Yes,
spill.
Lydian is in a Dawn commercial.
Oh. Ionia's gonna make.
I can't do anything.
She's gonna make. I'm gonna make one attack because she could kill this on her first attack. So let me see if she hits here. She absolutely hits. That's 25. Let me see if she kills it. Before she even uses Divine Fury, she takes that down. Exactly with what she needed. And 2. She'll move her full movement and then throw a javelin. Because she can't get there. That's a 23. That'll hit. 5 damage. Does Divine Fury need to be... Oh, it's the first creature, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Alright, so she deals 5 damage to this guy. Alright, that's her. Inari.
Alright, I need to make a con save because I forgot to do that the last time I took damage, so let me do that.
You just gotta get a 10 or higher. Oh.
Well, I have lost Divine Favor. It doesn't matter though, because I'm just gonna Divine Smite anyway.
I don't care.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy. That's a 23. I'm just
23 will
gonna
hit?
roll.
Yeah, just might as well. You
Is it 16?
you guys know now what the AC is. You know, you can just roll. You got it.
Yeah, I feel silly asking. Okay, so that's...
It's a
I think I have to
formality,
screen
and I
forward.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
I actually
So it's
don't know if it's
16.
14 or 15 technically, but.
Hmm?
No, just
Pay
about the
closer
AC, but-
attention.
It's
Oh.
14.
Okay.
14.
So, that's 16 regular damage. I'm Divine Smiting at first level, so that'll be 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit it again.
Please.
That's a 29. That's 13 regular damage. I am Divine Smiting at first level again.
We still have the.
You guys still have Water Blight.
I
I have no joke. Like, I still have 4 level 1 spell slots, 3 level 2 spell slots, and 2 level 3 spell slots. Like,
literally
I'm
have-
good.
It's
Sorcerer and Paladin combo is
It's
that
nuts.
one TikTok audio that's like, ha 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 ha, again, ha 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 ha, again.
So that's 6 radiant damage on top of the 13 regular for the second attack.
You needed 5. This one also goes down.
All right, I'm going
All
to
right,
then.
you're losing out on the whole attack on this turn. Brutal.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh, did Aquila not make it?
No,
Oh.
no, in order to kill another one.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right,
I thought you were saying that I just had to not do anything.
And then I just
okay,
moved
alright.
Yeah, you
down
moved over
next to the one near.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Aquila.
it's okay.
Or can I do some tricky bullshit here?
Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah.
I think I can actually. This will be very funny.
Okay.
I can move through friendly guys, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Actually, I don't need to. Is there space? Can I move to this spot where I moved right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even need to.
I know it's a
Actually,
little awkward. It was tough to kind of get the scaling right with the map, but
Wow.
you should
Actually,
be
that
good.
was. I already dropped my person there, so I've committed to this, even though I completely fucked the plan up already.
Oh no.
I just completely fucked my turn up, but that's all right. I forgot I already picked a spell that my all-purpose tool is, so I can't switch it again. I can't go back to my taser gloves anymore. So I guess I'll make 2 attacks with disadvantage now that I moved into melee range.
Okay.
So that's an 11 for Diala,
Miss.
and a 25 for,
Hit?
oh, well, I mean, I meant that for Ray of Frost, but my to hit is the same amount. So that would be 7 cold and 6 force damage.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Got it. Natara. Uh-oh.
Here we go, baby.
There's one guy left on this
Natara-
side. What are you doing?
Yeah. So she's gonna move to and then teleport to hit this guy twice. With her not royal broadsword, because that's gonna break.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that one.
Quarterstaff. So that's a 17 and a 22. So those will both hit. I'm gonna bonus action planar warrior.
Okay.
So okay. That first one is 14 force damage and then 6 bludgeoning on the second.
Okay. This guy is not looking great.
Okay. Can I ask Ionia if she's got this guy? Or like how she feels, like if it's okay if I leave, or does she want me to stay here and just try and hit him again?
No, I'll be fine. I could probably take him. You could
You
decide.
gotta do it
Honestly,
for
if you
the
want to
reasons.
take
You
him
gotta
out, you
do it for
can.
the reasons.
You can take him out if you want to.
So I was gonna go over to the other side when there were 2 guardians, and now there's one against like 2 people, 3 people, so I don't. Yeah, I'll just hit this guy again.
Yeah, stick around, destroy him.
Try to anyway. That's a crit.
Oh.
It's over.
Yeah, it's so over.
Oh
Good night,
no!
Guardians.
That's min-roll damage.
Oof. Alright, 11.
Yeah, it's not gonna do like a whole bunch. It's just 11.
You don't get like planar warrior again on it or anything?
No.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yeah, he's still up. I definitely have him now, thanks to your third hit there.
Alright, well, I will move kind of to like the middle where I can like
Get to either.
get to either depending
gotcha.
on what happens.
Yeah, sure. Alright, Guardian time. Guardian's gonna attack Aquila, because Aquila was the most recent one. So 2 spear attacks against you.
Wait a
but
second.
You're the most recent one!
I'm joking.
10 and 18.
Both miss.
Both miss! Fuck. And then 2 against Ionia. Both those will hit. It's a 21 and a 17. Fuck, Ionia. Uh-oh. Girl. 15 plus 12 plus 11 plus 2.
He's raging.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Keep forgetting that. So that's 8 instead of 15. Minus 8. Minus still 12. Minus 11 halves is 6. Minus 2, still 2.
I think she has like below 5 hit points.
She's got 9 because she was healed.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Morgan's still there. Goes
Still
next.
Yeah. All right. That's both guardians. Lord Hannon.
Cool. I'm gonna move 5 feet just because. And then I will throw 3 Eldritch Blasts at the guy on this side with my action.
You may not need that many. We'll see.
Well,
We will see. This guy, I don't know. It just depends.
okay. A 15, a 16, and a 22.
All are gonna hit.
Okay. Yeah. First one's 9 force,
Still up.
3 force,
Still up.
6 force.
And that is enough to take this one
Going, gone.
down.
Let's go.
With all 3 of those pew 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 streaking through the water, all make contact with that guardian, and between the assault of attacks from Natara over the course of this combat, the few that Ionia was able to get in, those last few are the finishing touch that it needed to suffer. Anything else, Lorhannon?
Use my bonus action to heal Ionia again for 4 hit.
Okay. She definitely appreciates that. She is at 13 now. This girl has 115, by the way. Alright.
He really soaks up so much damage for us. It's really
Yeah.
fun.
Lydian.
I think I will be moving up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then because I'm within 10 feet of Natara, how's your health?
Not great. I'm at 36 out of like a normal 83.
Okay.
So
I will, because I'm within speaking distance of Natara now, I will cast Healing Word at, let's do 3rd level Healing Word. Just to get you some HP back.
thanks, Lydian.
14.
That's
Hell yeah,
pretty
14.
good.
14 hit points back.
I am back above.
That's it.
Ionia, 2, 3, 4. Not really able to go very far. Can't even see that anything's left. So she's just gonna go here with a dash action. And just, you know, the 2 of you, Lorhannon and Natara within range, she's gonna ask if we're done yet. Is that everything? But that's it for her. Inari.
Alright, I'm hitting this thing again. That's a 30. So that's 17
Okay.
regular damage. I'm kind of conserving my smites, but I might smite next round if I can. That's a 21.
Yep.
I think
You
we
don't
got,
need
I think
to.
we got.
Alright, I'm gonna smite this round.
You don't need to.
Wait,
Natara
it's-
can get there.
She knows what she likes.
You're
She knows what she
misinterpreting. You're
likes.
misinterpreting.
Okay,
He's saying
alright,
you don't need to
sorry.
smite, not that you
Thank
don't need to
Ari knows
conserve.
what she likes.
Thank you for translating. My brain's really fuzzy.
Aw.
So Jenna, that is a combined. Let me do math. 30 and 25.
You don't got. I
plus
already put it in.
29.
Excellent
okay,
damage.
cool.
Good job. This guy is
Thanks.
still
Gold
up,
star.
and he is halved now. He is, guardian bloodied.
Sick. Okay.
Tequila.
All right, I'm gonna undo my mistake here and try and walk away from this guy.
Leave the range.
Yeah,
Fuck.
do your worst.
That's an 11.
All right, we're good.
Would have been a ton of damage, but it was only an 11.
I'm gonna once again do the old Ray of Frost Ballista combo, and because of Artificer nonsense, everything's not a disadvantage.
What do you have that
Uh,
makes
so
it not
25.
disadvantage? Just because Diala's right there?
It's because Diala, it's me that makes the ranged attack, not Diala. It's dumb. For the turret.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
'Cause the wording it says you make a range attack that originates from there.
Sure.
So it's great in this case, but it's awful if like Diala and I were switched.
Ah,
I
yes.
can't see what's going on, but I trust that this is a really big brain play.
What's the?
Yeah, 25 to hit for both of them.
Oh well, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Not
dang.
force, but 14 cold.
That.
Wow.
And 8 force. There we go.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait. That you're. Let me see. If we're there. I think we're close, but we're not.
27 total.
Nah, it's just not enough.
Oh. Hey,
Alright,
Natara.
I
Boy.
will divine smite.
Boy, you know who goes next?
Fuck.
If only I
I
had a
guess-
fish within 130 feet of me that could help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only 90 because there's only one guy left.
She's literally gonna swim circles
Right.
around this
Just
guy.
cracking up in the other room.
Yeah, you need to be like a shark and like circle him.
Only I had a fish
Can I,
within
like-
130 feet. Natara, go ahead.
Can I get around this like dead
Yes,
guardian?
you can go through. You can go through that space.
Okay,
He's just
so I
floating.
guess I will
Yeah.
go to and then teleport up to where Aquila used to be
Yeah.
and make 3 attacks.
Fuck.
And I'm gonna bonus action Planar Warrior. So I guess on the first one that hits, so the first one's a 21.
That'll hit.
Oh, 8. That's 20 force damage.
And that'll do it. You are absolutely good. You don't have to make the rest of your attacks. We'll just cut it there because you swim up really quick, take the space that Aquila was just in before she moved away, and you just swing your quarterstaff like a bat and just crack. That was the last oomph that you needed in the water here to take that guardian out. We are out of combat. There are no more of these underwater guardian scouts remaining.
Nice.
I will say, you guys can kind of see on either end of these long hallways that these guardians were occupying, there seems to be something at the end of each of them. For like Natara, Inari, Lorhan, and Ionia, who were on the right side, for now Natara, Inari, Aquila, who are on the left side, you guys can see, that there's something there and that there was and is something on the other side. Way at the very end.
Natara can get there with the
so-
rest of her turn.
Before we do that,
Oh yeah. Or
because
vitality.
of my bullshit spell out of combat,
Ooh.
Short rest.
I can
In
I
10
can
seconds.
heal up Ionia and Natara a bunch. So so I have 8 more uses. So I'll give 3 to Natara. So that is 66 to Natara. That's 25
Nice.
for Natara. And Ionia gets 10d6. So that's 35.
Hmm. Oh, thank you.
How did
I'm
it
gonna-
go, guys? by the
Oh,
way?
sorry. I'm gonna.
Is there a comment?
Is there, I heard some like yeah, and like it sounded like Robot Pirate Island over here.
That's Robot Pirate Island. No.
They were nothing.
You should have
gonna do lay on
seen
hands on
Natara
this.
in this one, Lydian. She was unbelievable.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I saw her dashing back and forth, but
And I mean, like, Inari, I don't know how you learned how to swim like that, but oh my goddess, like, you being able to do what you could too, like, you guys made a world of a difference against these underwater folk.
Her accent is so good, man.
Yeah, that-
Really?
Oh my goddess.
It was
I
really
can't
good.
even do it.
Goodness.
I said, oh my
Inari-
goddess.
I know. You pronounced it right.
You did.
I
you
can't
did.
do it. It's so good, Jenna. You're so good
Yeah.
at
I
it.
practiced so long and hard. I've been practicing since
Sar
August.
long and hard.
So long and hard. I've been practicing since August to be able to do this accent.
You said Inari was gonna do lay on hands, right?
Oh yeah, Inari lays on hands herself, just so we don't have to short rest if no one else needs to, because she was at half health, and I have a feeling that
man.
it's going to get bad. So cover my butt.
Then it get bad.
Yeah, Inari feels really uncomfortable with the whole swimming thing.
Hey, you guys that are equipped for swimming, what's at the end of these hallways?
Oh yeah, we could do that. Let's.
If Inari, you want to get to the one side we're on, I can get to the other side.
Sure. That sounds good.
Because technically, I am still hasted for a little bit.
Yeah, that's solid.
If I dash, I can probably get all the way through, essentially. All right. I'm now down there, I guess.
Yeah, I have Inari down there too.
Alright, which side are you guys on? Oh, you guys are on either side. Alright,
We split
you
up,
guys
yeah.
see, each of you see that on this back wall here, there is a lever in the up position on each side.
Trying to think, I was like, can Natara swim back really fast and then ask what to do about that?
I feel like Natara, if you try and swim back really fast, like the haste would run out and you'd be like,
That's
Jen-
true. That's true.
Jenna, what did you say? Because my computer.
Sorry.
Not
There
if I
is-
dash for all of your actions.
true. And Sarah, I said that you, Inari and Natara both face this back wall, and there is a lever in front of each of you, one singular lever, and they are both in the up position.
I feel like we wouldn't just push these without communicating about it, even though I desperately want Inari to just make them. So I mean, Inari.
That's why we have Natara dash for like 160 feet of movement per 6 seconds.
Yeah,
or something.
Are we? Yeah, I'll have Inari
I don't know.
swim up and share this information with the group, just because.
Yeah, at the very least, Natara would probably like go back over to the others because she would not. Natara would not pull the lever without consulting with others. She would absolutely not do that.
Sounds like you guys should flip these levers.
I agree.
Don't give us.
Flip the levers.
All right.
Don't-
While you guys
don't
are doing that,
tempt
I'm
me.
mending Diala while you guys are deliberating over this.
All right, are we flipping the levers?
Maybe if we do it at like the exact same time. Like, do we think it's a time
How
thing?
would we know though?
Yeah, It's like we don't have any way to communicate.
Yeah, we do. We'll just stand at the other end of the hallway and we can just like hand signal at the same time.
Oh, So true.
All right,
Teamwork.
we'll do that.
Perfect. I'm happy. You know, I'm shocked that everyone's just like, "Yep, Sarah, we'll do that." Like, I was expecting some pushback.
I mean, I certainly would not have thought of that.
Oh my gosh, maybe me being concussed is unleashing my brain, and I'm actually better at
Yeah,
puzzles
maybe it's
now.
like unlocking more percentage of your brain power.
Jenna's shaking her head, which scares me.
I feel like she's shaking her head because it doesn't actually matter
Yeah.
either way.
I'm just waiting for one of you guys to do something.
What an adventure!
All right,
already
we're
done.
gonna pull the lever at the same time.
Yes.
You guys are gonna pull the lever. Okay, you guys pull the levers at the same time. All of you feel a rumble from just the divine beast around you. And you guys see that the water level
Oh.
begins to kind of like deplete, and it slowly goes down. While it goes down, I will say those of you on the north end continue to kind of feel sort of a rumble, probably from above, it seems like. That those of you down below, like on the front end of the divine beast, do not feel. As in like Natara and Ari, you don't feel this. But eventually the water level depletes at where you guys are all standing in breathable air, and it depletes down, and you see that the water drains and disappears past the water wheel as well. Those of you in the center.
So I guess we can't get back down to the other one.
Does it stop spinning?
It does not stop spinning.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Well, I guess we
Okay.
just have to be really careful getting down.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna slam on some walls because of gravity now.
I mean, we could push the levers again if it would be
We could push
easier.
one of them up.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let's just go see if it drained the chamber below, right? That was the
That's-
trouble we were
That was
having
our
was
goal.
just
That was our goal.
That was
Yeah.
the goal. That's true.
True.
we needed to drain
So-
the water lore chamber.
Water lord.
That's
Butterlord.
it. Just
didn't have to
stop.
cut
It fit in my rhyme. So, I see Akila, you've made your way to the water wheel. Is anybody else getting on the water wheel? Still churning in the same direction.
me.
Or wait,
I'm trying to move. At least some amount. I won't
I
get
am-
there before Aquila, probably. I'll
The
have
map
to, like,
is-
stop in the middle.
The map is
Yeah,
not
I'm
the exact
walking now.
copy, but I intend to go down a level.
Yeah.
Akila, the water wheel has changed direction, actually.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You're up here, and you join. You see that the water wheel has changed direction, and if you guys get on, it will drop you immediately down to the chamber below that you guys were just in.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I
thought-
will
Okay,
hop on board.
well, wait, team.
I will wait.
Let's just wait a second. If we drop into the chamber below, and there's no more water in the chamber below, like, that's a one-way trip, right? Like,
Aren't there like spines or walls that we like can put our backs to as it goes up or something?
So the only place that there are walls is really on this middle level. That's kind of how when you guys were above, you could only like move onto the water wheel to be dropped down to below. Like there are walls in this middle level. If you guys get on, there's not hoops. Like it's not like a basin
Okay,
that
that's
scoops
what I meant,
water.
yeah.
It's totally flat. If you get on, you're pretty much gonna be like dropped to the floor below.
Okay.
As long as I can fly, I can drop down.
Well, yeah, those
Oh,
of you
right.
that
Oh,
can
yeah.
fly
oh,
will
right,
not
we
be
can fly.
dropped.
Like, wait.
Yeah, we can fly, and we also have the carpet of flying, so I think we're all good.
They
Yeah.
fly now.
I just spent a solid 4 minutes having anxiety about this.
Jenna's, like, waiting for us to remember.
Remember, we can fly, yeah.
So you
They
all
fly.
are all of you going down to the floor below.
Yes.
I am.
I'll go.
Si, senora.
And you're all
Yeah.
using your various means and methods to not just drop straight down. Correct?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, me and Inari are just like lying on this carpet on our backs.
Thanks, Tatara.
Ionia, Natara, Hannon.
A wet magic carpet.
Is this where Lydian is?
So uncomfortable.
Where's Lydian?
You guys gonna ring that out, or else it's gonna get
Whatever.
moldy.
Yeah.
I don't know where Lydian ended up.
We'll
I
jump
reloaded roll
back
20, so
to
I don't
Gerudo Desert, and it'll instantly.
You should still be here.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me look for Lydian. It might be under one of you.
Sounds like Lydian.
Where's Lydian? No, that does not sound like Lydian. Shut up. Let me add him back in here.
Why is there an orange?
That was the square
Oh,
for
it's
being
the,
brought up.
Oh, gotcha.
No longer relevant because the wheel is moving in a different direction. And there is no longer water down here. It is all drained down. The 2 cups that I had previously described in the center of the room are empty right now. There are nozzles above each, and there's the same 4 levers on the alcoves in the walls on either side of the room.
We still need somebody to get up there to do like groundwater or something.
Oh,
Or
I could.
There are 4 switches.
I guess there are 4 down here, so as long as one of them technically does that.
Yeah, we just need to figure out what each of them does.
We already did, kind of.
I just
One
don't
of
remember.
them-
Did someone take
We
notes?
just don't know if any of them. One of them like poured water into one poured water into the
I think it
other.
was like around.
I did not take notes.
None of
I
us
didn't
took
either,
notes.
but I'm pretty
None of us
sure
took
it's
notes.
like the one. I know that the left, looking at it, is the first 2, and the right is the second 2, and I think it just goes around. I don't know that I noticed any difference between the ones on the right though. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I guess I don't remember for sure.
I guess I'm gonna go back over to the one that I was at and pull the lever.
Which one is that? Is that the
Real.
bottom left? You go and pull
Bottom
the lever?
left.
Bottom left. Yep, bottom left.
Lord Hannon pulls the lever on the bottom left. The nozzle above the smaller of the 2 cups, this one right here that I'm pinging, releases and fills this cup all the way up.
So
I'd
is that,
say
like,
that Keela, and I think that Natara also can read Sheikah, is that correct? You guys see that there's sort of like tick marks on the cups, the top of which on the cup that was just filled is 3. The top of the other larger one is 5. In Sheikah.
3 Sheikah leaders.
So we need to get to like 4 or something.
Okay. Doesn't sound very cool when you say it like that, Katie. So we gotta get to
I'm
like
just ready.
4 or something.
Natara is like just come to this place and is like, water, like whatever, man. Like this is literally like, oh, the air temple for me. Ooh, very scary.
I'm sorry.
All right, so we just need to do some quick maths.
Okay.
We-
Well, we can pour. Well,
We
okay.
need to figure out what all of these things do.
Yeah, we need to figure out what they all do. If they can like take water out and, well,
All right, so that lever next to Lorhannon is +3 to the smaller one.
yeah. And then I think the other one is add stuff to the bigger one. I guess I'll move over to that one and do that one.
Jenna, can I draw on the map or no?
Yeah, you can draw. Keep track of stuff.
Well, that actually was not where. Okay.
I'll go to the other one on the left side and confirm that that fills up the bigger cup.
Yep.
Like I think I remember it trying to do.
You go up to the top left one, you pull the lever, and sure enough, the nozzle above the larger cup fills it all the way up to the tick mark that reads 5 in Sheikah.
Okay, can I go over to the one across from me and pull that lever? I remember they like pour out at some point, but I don't know how much they did.
When
or where
you
they pour out into.
go across to this one, the lever doesn't budge.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, I will pull my lever on the bottom right.
The lever doesn't budge either.
We
You have
need to get
both
some
cups
amount of
filled,
water out.
but neither of the two
Can we
levers on the
try
right side
and
budge.
take some amount of water out of both of them? Like, can I try and take, like, one level of water out of the smaller cup and see what happens?
How are you doing that? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Real.
Scooping. Using your hands.
Get into the thing. Water displacement.
Not an exact science. Although we will find out how many Sheikah leaders you displace.
I guess I don't necessarily like have anything actual to like try it out, so I guess I'm just kind of like using my hands to like throw it out.
Well, how are these
Wait.
cups held up? Are they like
Oh, so
on
they're
a
on
hinge?
like mechanisms. Like there's like these sort of like arms that hold them, that like kind of support them from the base. I might be a little bit
Gotcha.
wrong though. Let me double check something. Let's say, actually, you know what? It's like 8 o'clock. Let's actually take a break while I double check this thing that I need to double check, because I have to make sure that that's right, what I just told you guys. Let's take a quick break, come back, and we'll jump back into the puzzle. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Ready?
Sorry about that, guys. I just had to double check that what I had was correct. I couldn't find my info.
Yeah, we're chilling.
This doesn't have anything to do with the water cycle, does it? Jenna?
Who's
Okay,
to
I'm
say?
assuming a later part does. Okay.
Who's
Thank
to say? I'm just gonna give you the answer to my riddle puzzle. Mm. It's nice to not have a mic to bump into. Like I can go under it, and it's not like right here at my face.
See, I love having the mic right in my face because it makes me feel like an airline pilot. I feel very professional.
I love that.
Thank you.
I like the idea of the headset mic. It's way too it's way too difficult to know what your audio levels are like.
Oh, 100%. I mean, if you're the, it makes sense for you, Jenna, if you're to DM to like have like a consistent like quality like mic output.
Although I feel like you and John both have like really good and crisp quality for having headset mics.
Oh,
I've noticed whenever I watch those streams.
that's crazy because I think I have like the same original headset that Jenna did before she like upgraded. It's just like the Razer one, but it's like pink.
Yeah.
So
It was a good
I
headset.
got like a different version. Yeah, I mean for the money it wasn't bad. I will say I kind of wish I just got Bluetooth and then just got Bluetooth headphones, but live let learn. Then I would have had to get a whole separate
I
audio thing though. That would have been a pain in
I'm
the
still
ass.
like way against like Bluetooth headsets because number one, you have to charge them and they die frequently, and number two, like I feel like there's a little bit more latency with Bluetooth than with wired connections. So like I'm still like gonna use wired connection until I die.
That's fair. I do appreciate a good wired one. I think it's just because I have my Xbox controller and then these, and then I have all my charging wires in my USB area. I gotta get better wire management essentially, but I do tend to prefer wired headphones. I only have my noise canceling wireless ones just because of apartment living, and I would go insane if I had to hear people's footsteps every day. So they're kind of
Yeah.
necessary, but it's like the only thing they're good for. I like miss and someone was like, "Oh, but like do you remember having wired earbuds and then like them constantly breaking and having to hold them a certain way to get them to like work?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's true, but also they weren't a bajillion dollars and I didn't need to worry about charging them." So,
I have the Lightning USB or the lightning cable like headphones, the one that plug into like rather than the jack like the charging cable thing. As long
oh
as I
yeah.
unplug it from the actual charger, like the thicker plastic itself, they have never broken or fractured or anything. They're still like the most reliable headphones ever.
Oh, that's magical, honestly.
Mm. All right, we're all back. I know what's going on now. I will say. So, cue the music. Natara tries to pull the top right switch, it doesn't budge. Akila tries to pull the bottom right switch, it doesn't budge. What would you guys like to do?
Wait,
Is mine, is the bottom left one like in an up or a down position?
It's the kind of thing where like you pull it down and it like resets, you know? So like you pulled it down, it did its action, but it doesn't like stay in the down position. It like returns back, you know? Like a pull release.
wait a
I'll
second.
pull mine again then.
You pull yours again. The smaller, the 3 water unit cup drains entirely from the bottom.
Can I try and pull my lever?
You are in the top right. You pull the top right. The arms at the base of the larger cup begin to move, and gears begin to turn, and it lifts, and it begins to pour water from within the larger cup into the now empty smaller cup. It pours the full 3 units and then stops and retracts back down. Now the smaller cup is full to the brim with 3, and the larger cup only has 2. Matt, you're muted.
We need to figure out math.
You need to figure out mathematics now, yes.
I need. I guess. Can you pull yours and check if it pours the small cup into the big one?
Yep, so I will pull my lever now.
You pull yours, the exact same thing happens, where the arms on the smaller cup lift up, pour the entire contents of the smaller cup into the larger cup, where now the larger cup has 5 full units, the smaller cup is empty, and the arms retract back into place.
We need to somehow do math to get the big cup to 4, I think.
Why 4? Oh, just because water cycle. There's that many stages in the water.
Water lore.
Water lore. Okay.
Water lore indicated there were 4 pieces.
Well.
Okay. So we can get it to 2.
We can get it to 2.
2, and then we can pour that 2 into the small cup.
And then we can get it we're working in units of 2 or of 3 and 5.
Right. If you get it into the small cup, though, I think it's a dead end then, because you either fill the small one or you get 5. Like you don't get to. We can't put 3 into the 5.
We can put 3. Well, we can put 3 into the 5. Like if we fill up the small one first.
Sorry, you can't do that if you have the 2 already in the small cup. You'll lose our subdivision.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is hard.
We can. We can. Oh wait. We can pour 3 into the small one.
Yeah.
Put it into the big one. Put 3 more into the small one. Pour 2 into the big one, and potentially there would be 1 left in the small one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh, and then we can drain the big one, 1 and 3. Yep.
There it is.
Let's go.
Now, can you execute that
do that.
efficiently?
Carried
Now
by
we
the
need to
magic.
execute that.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Let's execute.
I cannot see the map anymore.
We need to drain the big one.
Yeah. So we pull the top left to reset 2 empty cups.
Yes, because yes. Okay, you have 2 empty cups. You're starting with 2 empty cups now. Okay.
Pull the lever, Lord Hannon.
Your hand pulls the lever.
Gronk.
The small cup fills.
Okay.
I pull my lever. No. No.
Small fills large, right?
Small fills large.
Then
yeah.
I do it, right?
No, you're large
Or-
fill small.
I'm large, feel small?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I pull my lever.
I guess it doesn't really matter if we get it wrong. The other one's empty.
The 3 goes into the larger one. You now have 3 in the large, 0 in the small.
Okay.
Now I pull mine again.
There we go.
Fills up to 3. You have 3 and 3.
I pull mine again.
Which one's yours again? You pour 2 in. So then there's 5 in the large, it's full, and 1 in the small.
Somebody needs to pull the. I can't see the map, so I don't know if anybody's there.
No one's
but
there.
there's nobody
Lydia,
there.
do you want to pull the top
I-
left?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the top left and pull that one.
You pull the top left. The big one with 5 drains. There's 1 left in the small and none in the large.
Okay, so I pull my lever.
You pour the 1 into the large.
Now I pull mine.
You fill up 3 into the small. There's still 1 in the large.
Pull mine one final time.
And you dump the remaining 3 into the large, leaving only 4 units of water in the large. You see that there's kind of like some kind of reaction as the whole thing kind of settles in a certain way, and the platform at the opposite end glows.
Oh boy.
It begins to sink down into the floor below. It disappears out of your view and sinks for a while. What do you guys do?
Uh-oh. Let's go look.
Yeah, let's look.
There's a hole in the ground now.
Yeah, there's a gaping hole in the floor on the north end here in the back of the beast. You watch as it like sinks down and it comes to a stopping point. You all look down at it. There's a chamber below, not flooded with water, but there is an amount of water covering the floor. And after a moment of freezing down there, it begins to rise back up into place, kind of clicks into place, stays there for a moment, and begins to descend back down. So
Okay.
it is a moving up and down platform. It will not stay in one point as long as you have these 4 units of water in the larger cup. And you guys can freely, like, you know, outside of combat, ride it up and down as you please.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we want to be careful with changing water levels now, because we'll undo our progress here.
Right.
I say we head on down, though.
Yeah. Natara, you want to go first?
Sure, Natara will go first.
Separate from everybody else?
Do we really want to be separate?
I don't.
Didn't the
How
water
big
wheel
is the
teach us a
platform?
valuable
Yeah, I
lesson?
mean,
Yeah.
I guess if a bunch of us can fit
Let's-
on the
let's-
platform at
yeah.
once.
Yeah, you guys can all fit on there. I'm just gonna gather you up so I can move you all in
Yeah.
one go.
Okay, then cool. Let's all do it together.
Yeah, you guys descend into the room below. You guys get down here. Like I said, the water coats the ground just by a couple inches, not inhibiting your movement in any way. And you all leave the platform, I imagine, just so you don't get brought back up into the floor above. You can see at the center of the room is one of those large terminals that has a bunch of like animal heads on the end of it. It does not match the terminal that you had upstairs, but it looks like the final terminal.
We've only gotten one.
Yeah. I feel suspicious.
Wait, have we even gotten a terminal?
You got one.
We got the one in the middle room.
We got one.
Mm.
Is the lights on for this terminal?
I mean, it glows amber.
Hmm. Let's look around.
Yeah.
It looks like there's not walls here.
Oh, do I not have walls on that floor?
No. I mean, like our line of sight cuts off. It looks like might be something around the corner for us there.
Oh, gotcha.
Exploring the perimeter of this room, do I find anything that is a passageway or anything?
Give me an investigation check.
In a momento. El Mapo es largo.
The map is long.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Investigation, I have a fucking +3. Hold on. That's a 12.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd say with a 12, you see that there are, on either side of kind of where you're at, it seems to be there's like I mean, for lack of a better word for in-game explanation, almost like a garage door type of thing, but they seem like impossibly sealed. Like, you need to kind of conquer everything in order to get these ones open. But that's it. There's no like secret doors or anything like that.
There's nothing down here either. It's just the wall cutouts, alcoves, like we have in the north area of this room. You said there's like animal heads. Like, is that what the other terminals
Yes,
have
it
looked like?
matches the final terminals in the other divine beasts you guys have done.
I did not know that they had animal heads on them. I'm
The
not
last
gonna
ones
lie.
do.
I didn't know
The
that
final
either.
terminals do.
I always
Yeah.
thought they were just like big tulips or like big
I
flowers,
mean,
basically.
They're very stylized in like the Sheikah runic kind of style, but they are the heads of the divine beasts.
Didn't know that.
When we were first entering the divine beast, did it seem like the water wheel was reaching its highest point in that room that we entered in?
Yes. You guys were at the top. You saw the very top of the water wheel.
I mean, we can try putting the slate in if we want.
Oh no, I don't. I think this is Blight Ganon.
I mean,
But like, I mean,
if this is where the Blight Ganon lives, we need to kill it to prevent the dam from breaking.
yeah.
That's
I'm
not Blight
also
Ganon.
Like, I guess should we take a short rest if we're preparing for this fight, like, or no? Should we just go for it?
I would prefer not to because I won't lose Diala. It's not been an hour. But if everyone needs to take a short rest, then sure.
I mean,
I'm-
Henri's good.
I'm fully I moved like 8 squares last combat, so I'm good.
I'm not in the best shape, honestly, but whatever you guys want to do.
I'm down a spell slot, but that's all that I have. So I think I'm probably okay if we don't.
Is there any additional healing we can throw on Ionia?
Yeah, I do have like a bunch of cure wounds. I don't really use too many spells in combat, so other than
I can give her a second level cure wounds if you want to give her a couple.
I'll give her a third level.
Yeah, I have to hold on to my last third level.
All right. I'm not opposed to that at all. I'm bloodied right now.
Okay.
So whatever you are willing to give up, I guess.
Oh wow, that was terrible.
Yeah, really. Mine was also bad. Yes, that's what, 16,
17,
25 points of healing.
Whew, it's definitely better. Thank you both. I appreciate that. She is above bloodied now.
I can give you another if you want.
Yeah, I can probably like.
No, don't waste your resources. We probably need them for what's to come, I imagine.
I don't really use
Yeah.
It's
most of my
entirely
level
up to
2
you.
spells.
Entirely up
So-
to you. Whatever you want to do.
Otherwise- sorry.
I think time is of the essence. I'm gonna cure wounds her
Okay.
for another second level. You don't have to, Natara, but I don't really use my second levels either. So
I don't either.
there we go. That's better. So that is
What
19,
is she?
19 total
Okay.
healing from me.
Okay, Ionia is looking pretty good now. She's at 92.
That's above me.
Thank you. What are you guys doing?
Who wants to put the slate in the terminal?
I will do it, but part of me thinks that this can't be the entire beast. So, like, I'm not going to give anybody Bardic Inspiration right away, but I am going to put the slate in the terminal.
Lydian, you approach the large final terminal. It is glowing with this amber light. It's got this like sort of bulbous but rigid form to it, identical to the ones you guys have encountered before. And as both times before, you put the slate in, and it has resulted in this terminal opening, revealing a blight cannon. This time, the slate sinks into place, and nothing happens.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, we had to check. We had to be sure.
Am I able to retrieve the slate?
You're able to retrieve the slate.
Okay, so it seems like the divine beast is not active enough yet.
I wonder if the cup puzzle unlocked some other things on the other floors.
Yeah.
Does the elevator just go between this floor and the floor above, and that's it?
That is correct.
All right, get back on the water wheel.
Yeah, I guess we're going back up.
Yeah.
It's going the opposite direction, so maybe there's
Yeah, something we
Something
can
else.
get to now that we couldn't before.
Yeah, and we can just
Actually-
fly up it.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Jenna, the elevator is rotating up and down. If I actually observe the gap that the elevator leaves, is there a floor below the elevator?
On this lower level that you guys are on?
Like below, like if it once it hovers up, what is in the void that the elevator left?
Nothing, just ground.
That was a good thought, though. That
Good
was,
thought.
That was some Elden
Absolutely
Ring
good thought.
dungeon shit right
You're
there.
gonna need that kind of thinking for this,
Check
the rest
under
of this.
the elevator.
Under the elevator.
You guys return up to, for the sake of it, this is level 3. Top level's level 1. Level with the Guardians was level 2. The level with the puzzles level 3. Bottom level's level 4.
Oh, well, I've realized that I've completely negated any of my compulsion. I need to go up to that second level and take apart some Guardians later.
I was very surprised.
I was so fascinated by 2 levers that I forgot.
So, you guys, the way up is the water wheel. How are you going about that? You're no longer submerged in water where it can just push you.
Do we want to fly?
Loranen can fly. I don't know how Ionia and Lydian can fare. Like, I don't know if it's moving too slow that it's awkward for them to fly up, or...
True. I mean, didn't they get down?
Got down, so.
It's a little awkward.
I don't know if it's
probably.
different with the direction it's going in.
I mean, we can just keep throwing down and ferrying up on the carpet of flying if we need to.
The water wheel is wide enough that 2 of you can realistically go up at a time. Realistically, unless you guys kind of squish. Point being, not all 6 of you can actually go up in one go. Who's going up first? And how?
If those Guardians are back up now, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Oh, that'd be funny.
I should have taken them apart when I had the chance.
One lever drains it, the other one brings him back to life.
Yeah, we delayed resurrection.
I am actually curious what both levers do.
We need to go back up to the top level, I think.
Yeah.
That was the only
Yeah.
area that seemed like
It,
there was
didn't have
more to it.
anything. Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, who's going up
I,
the
I,
wheel?
I can go first.
I can also go. Said
With your-
Natar.
With your carpet? Is that how you're getting up?
Yeah.
Well, want the water wheel? Like,
I don't think
her
there's
up?
spokes, is there?
I mean, like,
Are there spokes or...
they're like flat platforms that are like the spokes that like push you
Oh,
guys.
Gotcha.
So like as long as you're like in that area, you'll be pushed. It's just a matter of gravity now because you're not submerged in a liquid. So, Lorhan and Natara taking the boots of flying or whatever they're called, or winged boots, whatever they are, and the carpet of flying to ascend. Correct?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
with the way that it's turning now, and you guys being below it, it's sort of now turning in a way. God, it's so hard to explain.
Yeah.
I guess I will just draw. It's moving in a way like it's coming down and going up like that. If that makes sense right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Without turning. Yeah.
So you guys will go towards the back of it in order to like kind of float yourselves up and get caught by it. As you guys begin to ascend, the rest of you watch Lorhanan, move you guys, and Natara disappear up there. You guys begin to rise, no longer needing to fly, being carried by the the force of the spoke below, the platform of the spoke. You guys come to a point where suddenly you're blasted by water. And it's like it's uncomfortable. It's not really hurting you necessarily. It's definitely uncomfortable. You both get just absolutely blasted for a time, but then the spoke continues to move and it stops. You guys emerge. I gotta zoom out to move you guys. But you guys emerge atop this water wheel, and you ride across the top on the surface of it, if it'll move you guys, and step off on the top platform here. Being up here now, I think that works. You guys can see that across the way, there is a wall that was there, is no longer, and that there is another terminal up here.
We don't have the slate.
True. Lydian, get up there.
Seeing
I
that
guess
they
we'll
seeing that they went up there and then didn't come back down, I'm gonna be like, they
I guess
probably
we
found
can
something.
yell down now.
Yeah, true.
Like, now that it's not water. Like,
Yeah, we can try.
I mean, do
Like,
either of
yell
you have a
down
way
at the-
to make your voice louder, like thaumaturgy or any kind
Like,
of
yeah.
illusion?
Do we hear that gush of water? Is that like really loud and roaring now?
It is loud. It's the thing that's cranking the water wheel. Theoretically, by the observation of the two that went up it, and it is loud. The wheel is loud. It's kind of like groaning and creaking as like the gears turn and shift, especially now that it's moving in a different direction than it had been for who knows how long. So it is kind of loud, but if you guys do have a way to make yourself louder, you definitely can.
Nope. I guess one of us should go back down. Yes, you want to go, Natara?
sure.
Natara, you return in between two of the spokes on your carpet of flying, and it kind of like pushes you, but your carpet descends with it. You see the floor that you had originally landed on, the terminal at the end of that hallway, before you are dropped down on the bottom, not bottom, the third floor, where the rest of your group is.
I will tell them that there is a terminal.
Great. I will hop on the wheel.
Okay. Lydia and Natara, you guys, can I get you without getting the arrow? Begin to go up. Again, Natara, this time new experience for Lydian. You feel that intense rush of water that is not, again, not necessarily hurting you, but it is like great significant force that you're kind of like pressed by. But you do arrive at the top, get carried across the way, and Lydian, you now see where there was once a wall, there is no longer, and a terminal now sits in a room behind it.
That's crazy. I will activate the terminal with the slate.
Yeah, you go over, you activate it, you guys have another terminal.
Yes. Okay.
Hold on. That means I need to change the music from terminal. Hold on.
What would you guys like to do now?
I love Divine Beast. I love Divine Beast because there's different music for every single terminal. I just love it on my computer. It's awesome.
I guess while we're in the puzzle floor 3, I think is what you said.
Mhm.
I want to look around to make sure, like, we saw the shuttered doors below. I want to make sure there's no doors in this room as well.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
$18.
18. I mean, other than the windows that line the north wall, there's really no other passages. I mean, there's those windows, there's this platform in the floor that descends down to level 4. There's the 4 alcoves that have the levers for this puzzle that was in the middle of the room, and there's the water wheel, and that's it.
So, I guess I'll talk to the folks up on level 1. That, like, we all felt that, like, glass of water as we were coming up seemed to be turning the wheel, right?
Yeah.
But we know that the wheel changed direction, so presumably there was some other water generating place that is not generating water.
Like, we heard water when we went up, like, before, when it was like when everything was like full. There was like some source of water.
Right.
That
Yeah.
we knew
There must have.
about.
You know where that was?
So I feel like maybe it was just like this water that's now like hitting us because there's not other water, but I feel like we heard water going up or like down. I guess maybe down initially, but it might be the same water.
I have no idea what to make of this, to be honest. I feel like it might be one of the 2 switches on the middle level that kind of changes the generation of water, like origin. But
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of ideas on this. I can't really visualize this map. It's too. It's too
I think we need to find where the water's coming from.
Is it like a waterfall? Can I swim up it?
Is the top level exposed to the, like, is it open air, or are we inside the Divine Beast in floor 1?
Floor 1 is open.
So you can probably see where it is then, right?
I mean, it's the highest point. If you wanted a good perspective, you'd have to fly, but it's not like any of you don't have the means to fly.
The floor 1's like on the roof of the Divine Beast.
Yes.
Oh.
So there's like a stream of water flying over your guy's head, probably.
There's
Is it-
not.
Is
There's
it
not
from
a stream of water flying over your guys'
the
head.
trunk of the elephant? Like,
Yeah, where's
Can
the
I-
snake nose?
Can I actually fly if I'm on the roof and I have access to the open air? Can I fly up and go over to where the snake nose is and see if I can look down it?
Yes.
Oh.
You
I'm gonna
I
go
mean-
with Lydia.
Yeah, you guys fly up. I'd say both of you give me a perception check.
Making me roll shit. Hold on.
Oh, imagine that. It's Dungeons and Dragons, the dice
in a
game.
rolling
You're
dice
gonna roll
game.
something.
You know, the game where that's the sole mechanic. It's just my sheet loads really slow. I just need to know what my modifier is, and I'll be good.
I could probably tell you.
No, I got it. Perception. I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
And I got an 18.
Yeah, I mean, you guys fly up, and with those rolls easily, you remember that when you first arrived at the Divine Beast, the nose was pointed up, the trunk was facing up. The trunk is now facing down and submerged at the end in the water below.
Huh.
Do you think Natara could swim up the nose because she can go up waterfalls?
Does she have a way to get back into
I don't think you should
the
swim.
beast?
Speaking, well, I guess I'm not there. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, she could like dive into the water and try and swim up it, well, potentially.
Maybe.
But like, could she get back
Yeah.
here?
It would be if it's assuming that the trunk is gushing water, she would just have to go against the current up and then with the current down. So I think it would be easier to like.
But how does she get back to the roof? That's the only part that I'm
yeah, because that's like 140 feet down or whatever.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do?
Can I scry on Lorhanan?
What would you guys like to do?
Maybe
Input
let's go
not
back
valid.
around the wheel.
Kind of tell a group what we need. Like,
Yeah, like
I kind of want to try pulling one of the levers and seeing what happens, but I feel like we need people on different floors to like
Also in that mindset, I feel like okay. I think when
to
we
see
flip the
what
levers-
happens on
when we
each
flipped the lever,
floor.
I think what happened when we flipped the levers was that the water drained from the beast, and also the trunk moved position because we heard rumbling like around the front of the beast as well. So I think the trunk moved position and the water drained at the same time.
Yeah, I guess the water did, like, the moving the trunk probably kept more water from going in.
yes. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if it goes all the way through. Like, if there's a place for it to go out, or if draining it is a separate thing.
Let's pull the
But
It's a good thing we pull the levers at the same exact time so we don't know what they do.
Let's pull
Yeah.
one of those levers, guys.
Let's pull one of the levers and see what happens.
So, are you guys getting off
Yeah.
as you get back on the wheel? Are you getting off at that second level?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And no, Aquila and Inari get no input in this map.
I mean, I am struggling to follow this right now.
I think
so
we're all struggling
I
a little
don't-
bit here.
I don't
Sarah, I
think
think this
my-
is quite
I
literally
guess
the worst.
is
session
air
ever.
bubble still up?
It's air bubble
Yeah.
still up.
Yeah,
yes.
it's up
24
for 24
hours.
hours. No, Aquila's down here on level 3, knowing there's like guardian corpses like on the next floor up, and is getting like withdrawal, like shakes.
While we're going to decide which lever to pull, can I try to do? Can we try and? Oh yeah, we could just throw guardian.
We could like what?
Throw guardian corpses down to Aquila.
Yeah.
Start investigating.
Like, right, like for Aquila heart, and just like throw guardian parts down.
Oh my god.
I think we do it.
How many guardian corpses are you throwing down for Aquila?
How many can we how reasonable is it to move these?
I mean, what are all your strength scores?
Hey, my strength is great, thanks
yeah, you
to
guys are
Aquila.
pretty strong.
I think it's
see
a
it.
19, just automatically.
19?
I have
But
a
the
14 strength.
I am not going to throw any corpses. I'm going to leave it to these guys.
I'd
say like,
say
watch out below.
between the two stronger of you, between Lorhannon and Natara, you guys would be encumbered, but you are able to move them.
Let's just move one. Let's just throw one down to appease Aquila.
Just a little
Great.
treat.
And Lydian,
Yeah, a little treat for
You
me.
can pick which switch we flip while we're.
Yeah, can Lydian like investigate to try and figure out?
Can Lydian do the actual puzzle?
Maybe Natara
Thunk.
actually should investigate. Maybe there's like she gets a script or something.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Does, first of all, does anybody else see like a second Lydian on this floor, or just me?
Where is it? Oh, there you are.
Okay. Okay. I see two of me because I think I reloaded Roll20 and my I
Couldn't
don't
find
know,
you.
something's breaking. I will be going down the right-hand column,
Okay.
and I'm going to flip. I'm not even gonna move my character, but I'm gonna flip the right-hand column switch. Is there any sort of text or anything that around the switch?
There's no text. No
Okay.
check required. There's no text.
I will flip the right-hand switch. Let's see what that is.
You flip the right hand switch. You all begin to, all of you on every floor, feel the whole beast rumble for a time. No one specific area. The whole beast rumbles. And hang on, I gotta think. That doesn't. Hang on.
Uh-oh. This is a new state. This is not binary.
I just gotta
this
think.
Is draining with no water.
Look. I know it makes no sense for you guys, but it's also a little bit complicated for me. Lydian, you flip this switch. You guys all feel a rumble, and Lorhan and Natara, Aquila, all of you guys that are near the water wheel, you all see the direction of it changes. It kind of slows to a stop, and then begins to rotate the other way.
I ask for a status report down for the Guardian crew.
Well, yeah, I'll shout back. We'll change.
Oh my god, I'm just not like.
Can we
I'm not
go
cut out for this.
up and see
Yeah, we
if
can-
the position of the trunk changed?
Yeah, I think that's what we do next.
Yeah, the two of you go up the wheel by your various means and methods, fly above the divine beast, and you can see that the snake nose, the trunk, is up in the air now.
Okay, can we go and fly over to the snake nose?
Is it still spewing water?
It is not spewing water.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ah, so that's what the other one controls. Presumably.
We still don't know where that mystery source of water that you guys hit on the way up is.
No.
That
we
is
don't.
true.
And I
The
think
way
we
you
do
guys
need to
went
figure
up,
it-
you guys went like immediately up from like the front part of the wheel. So it was rotating in such a way that you just kind of went up. You didn't have to go around the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are flying up to the top, to the area, the very tip of the trunk. You guys get up there, and you can see through a sort of grate, a very large grate at the very end here, a circular room, and upside down in this room is a terminal.
Ah, I can shadow step in there. Hold on.
Oh, wait. It's
It's
upside
upside
down.
down! It's upside down! Don't!
Ah,
You won't be able to do anything.
okay, fine.
We
I gotta-
have to.
gotta
Yeah,
set it
this
up
is
right.
this is the Natara dungeon, so we have to resubmerge.
I think we change it, we flip it back.
I ran to
then-
the...
It's not spewing water, so I shouldn't be like repelled back.
Yeah.
Well, you have to go the other way down it. Like,
Because it's behind a grate.
Oh,
behind a
yeah.
grate, so there's another way in.
Maybe.
I mean, when the water is coming out, like, is there like wherever the water's coming out of when we're going up the wheel, is there like wall there, or can I walk through the water?
There was no grate or wall of any kind. It's more so just disorienting. And by the time you kind of can like see and orient yourself against like the rush of water, you have moved on into the next room.
Okay, but the wheel changed direction, so maybe you can get in there now.
Yeah, I guess I could try, like, I feel like we could hear it, but we couldn't like get to it or something the first time. But yeah, we can try and go back around a lot to try.
Yeah.
I guess we're going down that way now, right?
we-
So we're going
Yeah.
down that way now.
I guess that if we're on the top, then that's well, we'll hit it on the first way around.
Yeah.
I guess we need Lydian.
And then we just need to try and figure it out.
Yeah, I guess we
And
can
then-
go without
And then our
Lydian.
flyers can split up and communicate.
Yeah.
You guys return to the wheel, get on, and as it descends towards the back end, you no longer feel a rush of water. Instead, you sink past an opening.
Can I
You guys do anything?
go into?
I think we should all get off here.
It is slick. It's slippery. And
Uh-oh.
it is like an uphill sort of curve. Like it's like almost like a water slide. You're trying to go up. I need I'm gonna ask, are you guys doing anything to try and make it easier on yourselves to get in here?
Can we use our flying things?
I guess, does the magic carpet have a hover speed? And or do the winged boots by chance? Because it is a very it's narrow. So unless you don't need a lot of space and can hover, I'd say you're fine.
I would say it's essentially up to interpretation.
Yeah.
The
What's
winged
that?
boots, like, if I'm flying and I, like, stop flying, I, like, descend slowly.
Gotcha, okay.
The carpet of flying says that I can speak the carpet's command word as an action to make the carpet hover and fly.
Okay, so the carpet can definitely do this. I'd say, Lorhannon, if you're trying to use your boots, I'm going to require a check. I'd probably say give me probably just acrobatics.
Or can get on the carpet if he wants to.
Yeah, if he wants to.
I can give you an acrobatics.
Nice.
I'll be underneath Lorhannon just in case I need to catch him.
That's an 18 acrobatics.
Or behind him.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to get to a point where you both kind of leave the space of the water wheel, and
We still don't have. Oh, did we get
Lydian
this?
has this though.
Okay.
I
But Lydian's not here.
No.
if you guys can see where you are now, if you go back down to the third level, you should see that you are in sort of like a tunnel sort of room. It is as if you are at the bottom of a water slide trying to get up. It is slick. There are trickles of water, though there is not like a massive stream coming down. It's not going to be easy to get up and navigate, but if you guys want to go up it right now, you certainly can. Is anybody else doing anything also?
I mean, floor 3 gang sort of has no idea what's going on. So I
Yeah.
probably see a single guardian treat hit the ground and run over and start dissecting it.
Give me your
Nari
investigation
will
check, Akila.
Yeah. Nari will observe.
Ionia's just gonna watch also, like this is fascinating.
23.
Okay. Oh, where's my stupid thing? Where's my here's what Akila gets thing? Oh, I think it's on a different episode page. Was it this one? Anybody else doing anything in the meantime?
No, I'm just waiting to hear back word from exploratory gang before I give them the slate. But like, I'm staying put.
Yeah. So Natara, do you think it is easier for you to fly up this with your carpet, or if we potentially change the direction, like could you swim against the water?
It sounds like maybe not. Like, I don't know.
So it's probably,
Based on what Jen is saying.
probably easier for you to.
Yeah.
Keela, real quick. 3 gears, 4 springs, 4 screws.
Oh yeah.
Then let's
Um,
get Lydian. Let's get a slate from Lydian, and then we can fly there probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys return to the wheel. There's a moment where you pass by Akila dissecting a guardian, Ionia and Inari onlooking. You guys rise up back to the 2nd floor where Lydian is. I guess, Lydian, are you still by the lever or are you by the wheel? Probably by the wheel, just waiting, right?
I'm by the wheel waiting. Yeah, I
Okay.
turned the lever and I'm waiting.
You guys return to Lydian.
Okay.
Did you guys see a terminal?
We need this. Then Natara needs the slate. But I think she can get to it.
Okay. I'll hand over the slate to Natara.
You guys get back on the wheel?
I'm gonna let Natara handle it because it was a little challenging for me to navigate.
Natara, are you going up to the top level or are you going back to that tunnel you were in?
I'd go back to the tunnel.
Okay. You're back in the tunnel?
And then I will try and go up
Yeah.
through the like
I mean, it's certainly not easy, and the magic carpet is having a rough time getting soaking wet. You do make it up to the top, but the terminal is upside down.
Does that matter though?
like I'm on the carpet, like underneath it, right?
Yeah, you can fly up to
Can I
it.
like just try and like hold it up to the terminal?
I mean, yeah, you hold it up to it, you put it in the slot. It's not doing anything, though.
So we need
If Lorhannon saw that Natara, or if Lorhannon saw that the terminal was upside down, would he recommend flipping the trunk the other way with the lever that I just flipped, right? Or with
I think-
another?
So, Natara and I talked about it, and we think that it would be easier for her to fly up, but I suppose after some amount of time, she hasn't come. Are you going to come back, or are you going to
Like,
stay
I-
there?
Yes, I would. Can I like go back down? Can they hear me if I'm still in the tunnel? But just like on the other side of the wheel at all?
You're kind of ways away. At like
Okay.
in the grand scheme of like the spatial of the thing, if they're like down here, you're like here. which is like kind of actually
Okay.
far in the grand scheme of a divine beast.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, I feel like it's probably better for me to be in at the terminal.
When-
So
Yeah.
I guess what I do is like go over, like tell them to pull the lever, but to like wait some like with enough time for me to get up there
Okay.
before they pull the lever, and then
I
I
got
will
you.
go back around, go in the tunnel, get up.
I will split from Natara. I'm gonna go back to the right-hand side lever. I'm gonna wait about 90 seconds, and then I'm gonna flip the lever.
I feel like that's not enough time.
How about this? I
Is
can
that not
fly up. I can fly up to the nose snake, be on the other side of the grate. I'll see when Natara arrives there. Then I can fly back down and we can pull.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
love that.
flying maneuvers.
I love that. Yeah, you guys do that. Lydian, or Natara, you get to your position. Lorhan, you see her. You go back. You tell Lydian. Lydian, you pull the lever, and Natara, inside the trunk here, the whole thing kind of begins to shift, and you have to like take extra precautions to maneuver the magic carpet in such a way to like avoid getting like smacked. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
See, I'm proficient at these, but I always roll horribly. It's a
Yes.
15.
Terrible.
15. Yeah, you're able to kind of dodge and avoid, like, you know, keep yourself steady and avoid as the room kind of like shifts and changes as the trunk goes to a downward position. In the split seconds, the brief moment between when the terminal is right side and when the trunk is submerged, you have like a moment to be able to get the slate on and register it in the terminal before you know, like, you can tell just from like the whole everything you've been dealing with here, it's about to flood with water. Please give me another dexterity saving throw. This is a challenging DC, otherwise you're gonna have to just try it again, or, you know, suffer the consequences of it, especially if you fail by a certain threshold.
Oh, nice.
The 19.
A 19 will do it. You get the slate. You were close, but you get the slate in like the nick of time right there, and you register it to the terminal, and then the water blasts through. You're carried all the way up. The water wheel has changed direction once again, but it spews out Natara. Where would it spew you out? It's rotating this way. It's rotating this way now. It spews you out the top, basically, is where you would be kind of launched out from the force of it. I guess for the sake of showing you where you were, I did have a little spot on the map for the terminal. See, ta-da. If you can even see it.
Where
In
is
the
it?
bottom right.
Oh, got it. Yes.
Spews you out, you're so far away from it. Spews you at the top, but you've registered the final terminal. You reconvene with the boys of 11th hour on the second floor, and you guys all make your way down to the third floor.
All right.
Hey guys.
We've gotten 3 terminals.
Yes.
Yeah, but Jenna did say it was final, so
Jet, did I?
yeah, you said final terminal. So
I mean, do you want us to search around?
I guess
for an
do
hour
we-
more?
I didn't hear that, so
I heard it,
Yeah.
but I heard it and I was like, wait a second. 1, 2, 3.
Put it. Well, I guess. Never mind. That was the position that it was in before we did this. Also, it's fine.
yeah, we can just take the elevator down and go whenever we're ready.
Yeah.
Let's beat up
I like it.
an idiot.
Do we need aid again, or are we good on health?
I think we healed up pretty well. I don't know if there's anyone who's still looking a little rough.
Because I can save that second level spell slot for like silvery barbs or something. So
Yeah, save it.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yep.
I'm not going to be hasting. I will be fairy firing instead. I think that's more important. Get everyone in on the action.
listen, team. I believe in each and every one of you. I know it's been long. I know it's been hard, but with enough determination and with enough science and with enough raw power, we can just might be able to get through this.
I feel like I was specifically called out there. I'm hyped up.
You guys descend down the moving platform to the lower level. You all step off to avoid being, sent back upstairs. And who is registering the slate at the terminal? Or, is there any preparations anybody wants to do?
Let's get our Home Alone bullshit out, gang.
Wait a second. Do I?
Bullshit.
Yeah, bless.
I don't
I'm
think
positioning
I
myself
have any.
here.
The thing is, I can haste, but I feel like I'm terrible at making the concentration check, so I don't want to like immediately take somebody out.
Let's maybe spread out a little.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's a good idea. Let's love it right over here. Keep it down a little.
I will. I'm going to give Natara bardic inspiration before this battle starts.
My favorite part about our D&D game is where we all menacingly stand around a computer, plug a USB in, and then beat the fuck out of a virus that comes out of it. Like, we're all just like, come on out!
No, please. Prepare yourselves. You'll probably need it for this one.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hold on, wait. I don't even have the music queued. Jenna, don't say shit.
Who is going to the terminal to actually plug it in? One of you has to be close to it.
Who wants to be in melee range of this thing?
I'll do it.
I will.
Yeah!
Oh wait, no, Lord Handon, do you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay.
My reaction is very
Should be
good.
Lord
My
Handon.
reaction is very good. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hold on. Wait. Slash. Play.
Suspense is killing me.
I'm sorry. My computer is dying.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I just get nervous at combats.
I'm gonna mark off a bardic inspiration for Natara. Having seen her just absolutely wipe the floor with his guardians, and let's get into it. Right, Jenna?
You guys gather. You guys prepare yourselves. Line up in the positioning that you see fit. I guess Ionia would probably move closer in just for the sake of her also moving, just to tank some stuff as well. And Lord Hannon, with the Sheikah Slate, you approach the terminal and you place it into position, sinks in, and is kind of enclosed as it has been before. The Sheikah Slate disappears into the terminal, and everything begins to tremor, and the bulb cracks and bursts open with energy. And that is where we'll pick up next time.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do 1 hour of Water Blight and then have like an hour-long session next time. However, I think that because we do have some time here, and we'll pick up with that combat next time, I think that I would like to get us ready for my surprise, the one that is, we're a couple weeks out from, so to recap, next week we will be doing Water Blight Ganon. Following week, we will be doing John's campaign, or not campaign, one shot,
no.
I mean. And then
John,
the
you
week
better get
after,
In 1 week, we will do an entire campaign.
An entire campaign in one session. If only there was a name for it. The following week, we will be doing a different activity set in this universe. We have a sort of switch up that we're going to be doing.
Oh.
Because 11th Hour in the episode The Decision decided to abandon Varudanya and Mova's crew and the Yiga clan and instead pivot towards Zora's domain and Varuda, there are probably some unexpected consequences for you guys that you maybe were not anticipating. Because in the interim, you will find out that perhaps this other group of adventurers instead took on your divine beast. The thing you guys were charged with, Va Rudanya, one of the 5. And we will be running that as an extended one-shot where you guys each play one of the characters from Mova's crew.
Ah,
This is
these
cool as hell.
bozos.
But they don't have this played.
This is
It
cool as
stopped
hell.
pretty fast, man.
We should
Uh,
sabotage these guys.
Yeah, we should be
Bunch of
terrible.
nerds.
Yeah, Jenna, we beat the Fireblight Ganon, and then we all jump into the lava.
Yeah. Suicide pact.
This is interesting.
So,
If Ben isn't Togi.
if you
That's
guys
funny.
recall, the way that when we had our one, I guess this is maybe news for Katie, but when we did a one shot during Curse of Strahd set in the universe, John, you had us each control 2 characters, and we did sort of like a snake draft for it. But I don't have that many characters. Mova's crew consists of 6, so we're going to sort of do a white elephant instead.
Oh, let's go, let's go,
So,
let's go.
if
in the white
if all of you could please roll 1d20, we're going to start with the lowest number first to get pick, but in the white elephant fashion, you guys can steal. So roll. I see 2
Oh
nat
my
ones.
Freaking Sarah, let's go.
You guys gotta rollies that. You guys gotta rollies.
That's just really funny.
Reroll, reroll.
You're rolling for first and second, like in the order of things.
Oh fuck.
I can't play anybody whose mechanics are too complicated though.
It's fine. It's a challenge.
It's actually
You have
bad.
3 weeks to learn.
It's actually
Yeah.
bad that
I
I'm
will
going
get you guys.
first,
I
'cause
wasn't fully prepared to give you guys the full sheets today, so I don't have all of them. I only have like 2 of them loaded into Roll20. So I'm going to kind of give like a little introduction, maybe show you the art for the characters, and
okay.
give you like their race, class, subclass, and any kind of like details about how they fight. But I think it would be very interesting for you guys to play as these characters that have been kind of like this pseudo rival gang, that you guys have that have really no idea that you guys exist for the most part.
We gotta kill these.
So
We gotta kill.
it looks like the order
Oh.
then is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Sarah, then Lydia, or fucking Matt. Jesus Christ. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
Correct.
John, and then Ben and Katie. So Katie, that works
So
out
how
for
is
you
this
then, because you
working?
can steal depending. But if like, I think it's only twice that gifts can be stolen. So in that same fashion, a character can only be stolen twice. If they are stolen twice, you cannot steal them anymore. But if you are stolen from, you can either pick from the remaining characters or steal from somebody else, so long as the character you're stealing has not been already stolen twice. Fair?
And we go through once a round.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Right.
through once.
Gotcha.
So I gotta pull up their sheets so I can remember all of their
I have
shit.
to look at my dossier that I have on these bozos.
I'm so interested. I created so I can see. them in order on my thing here. There they all are. Okay, so this is sort of like a. I've never seen The Bachelor, but I imagine that this is sort of like a Bachelor style introduction where you get like a quick like, oh, this is this person, this is what they're about, and then you guys get to choose.
You should watch The Bachelor. Is all I'm gonna say. We watched The Golden Bachelor, and
Oh boy.
Oh,
now
the whole
I'm
match will
hooked.
be so much more exciting.
I'm not gonna say that because I'm still streaming this because I want this for record, and it would be kind of doxing. Never mind. But
Yeah.
I think. Do you know what I was about to say? Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess I'll let you guys. What order do you want to hear about these characters in? Who do you want to hear about first to get the inside scoop?
Bogey.
Of course, of course,
Foggy.
of course.
So
If
I will
Ben
say.
doesn't get those
I don't need Bogey. I promise.
it would only be.
So some of them I put like bios in for because I think it's literally just Bogey and Mova because I was starting to get these guys ready. I was not expecting that we would get through this with time left over, so I was not expecting to do this today. I was expecting to do it next week after Waterplate. So not totally complete here. But this is Bogey. Bogey is a Goron Path of the Berserker barbarian. And all of these characters have a fucking insane magic item too. Fun fact. So I will only tell you bogeys because I think it's hilariously relevant. That you guys may have been sort of suspecting, potentially. But Bogey has a belt of fire giant strength.
Holy shit.
So, you can infer the level of interesting that the magic items that they all have. So that's the only one I will tell you guys is that Bogey has that. They all have something, but I was waiting to tell you guys that because that was like the strongest people in Hyrule were like Bogey's the strongest person in Hyrule, and that's why.
Yep.
So,
Sorry, you said he was a path of what?
Path of the Berserker. So he is fucking insane when he gets into battle. He, like Mova, has a hammer. He's got a maul. And he is, strong as shit. This is also going to be a level 13 thing. So you guys will be playing as these level 13 characters.
These fucking bozos are higher levels than us and
They were
have done
always.
jack and shit.
They were always going to be.
They must be EXP based.
That's
And-
ridiculous.
SP farm.
Yeah.
It's
EXP
been
farming.
rats, spiders, and twig blights. That's all that they fought.
Yeah.
But they've killed like 80,000 of them.
Okay, this actually makes their inability to do shit even more embarrassing, man. Like, I'm not
This is
gonna
gonna be
lie.
so funny when they roll up on us and we're like, yeah, we beat Divine Beast Va Rudania. We're like, oh, what about the other three?
Katie also pointed out that they're about to steal our level up from beating Rudania.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna reclaim that when we kill them after.
Yeah. We're killing these bozos.
Yeah, when we kill them, we get 2 levels. One for beating them and one, like, post-haste from Rudania.
All right, so that's Bogey. Who do you guys want to see next?
I'm interested in Pavilion.
Right. The villain, no description on him yet, but this is the guy.
Ooh.
Sort of
He's
like a
got an
spoon
E?
bill.
He
The
looks cool
first
as
vowel
hell.
was an E? Insane.
Pavilion.
What? I spelled it literally like pavilion, but without an I in the second part.
I think everyone did.
I imagine him more like the bird from Kung Fu Panda. That's how I was imagining him the whole time.
Isn't it like a stork or something?
Yeah. but with
Yeah.
I guess that
his,
makes
like,
sense. I only use a stork,
circular head.
but he's more like a spoonbill type of bird.
Gotcha.
That
lore.
was the whole thing of like, oh, he's got a giant bill.
Bird lore.
It's because he's like a spoonbill. But Pavilion is a scout rogue, Rito.
Interesting.
So he's very good at the things he's good at. Like very, very good at the things he's good at. He's got like a dual weapon type thing going on, is his whole deal. But I'm not saying his magic item. That is Pavilion. So fun little rogue thing. Who do you want to see next?
Oh boy, I can't remember any of the names.
Let's do MOBA.
Yeah.
Mova. So Mova is a Hylian Battlemaster fighter. Her whole thing is, for the sake of reference, very inspired by the one maneuver that allows her to forego an attack to allow somebody else to attack, and that somebody else is usually Bogey. um,
We've seen that in action, right?
Smart.
she forgoes an attack to do that. But her whole thing is she is a smart strategist, and her maneuvers reflect that. And beyond that, you guys will see. So that's Mova.
Huh. My character art is sick.
All right, so we've got Krawkek and the Gerudo left. I think.
Yes.
Oh, and Zalf as well.
Self.
The forgettable.
Yeah.
One of these, again, one of these characters, there are 6 of
What a
them.
title.
So one of them will be just like DMPC'd basically. So that way, if there's one that you guys are kind of all like, nah, that's not interesting enough, you don't have to worry about it. So let's do Krawkek. Believe, yeah. There's
That is,
Krawkek.
oh, did not know how that was spelled.
I actually got that right.
No
I
way.
think she told us.
I think I did at
I
one
think
point.
she probably
Um,
did.
But Krawkek is a Sheikah Gloomstalker Ranger.
Oh fuck yes.
Oh, this is the first overall pick right here.
Maybe.
Remember when I
he's
was very
fun.
briefly going to be a Gloomstalker
Yes.
Ranger?
A groom stalker.
Gloomstalker.
Worst ever.
He's just
Yeah,
constantly stalking
Lothrian
weddings.
better watch out.
That's Krawkek. And then let's do the Gerudo. This is everyone.
Oh shit.
Femelo. Or Faye. She is a Way of the Long Death monk.
Oh.
Ooh. That's good.
And yeah, that's what I will say.
We don't know a whole lot about her.
You do not.
No.
Did we even know her name? Because I don't have her name in
I
my
have
notes.
I have it written down, so we got it somehow.
At one point or another. I think that the most you guys have heard from her, she's relatively quiet. But there was one time she started to say something that was probably going to be interesting and was cut off by Bogey. Fun fact there. And then finally, this is
Oh.
Zalf.
Rumpelstiltskin over here.
He is the Hylian wild magic sorcerer.
I mean, that was kind of obvious.
It was absolutely obvious. I tried so hard to leave as many breadcrumbs about that as possible, especially by the way that I said that he fell into a great fairy fountain.
And then random magic effects happen to him? No way.
Yeah,
What?
crazy. So I will say, his entire design is supposed to be, it was intended to be like everything he does that is magic is entirely on accident. So, for example, there was a moment in the combat that I illustrated where he was cornered and he accidentally cast shield to defend himself. So that's kind of the nature of all of the spells he has. So he's really, I think he's the only spellcaster. I think most of these guys are martial except for him, and that is, I guess, there's a ranger, so there's a half caster, but that is extremely intentional because you guys are all half or full casters. So that was the reasoning behind that. But that is everybody. So if you guys feel prepared enough, or I guess, does anybody have any questions that might influence their decision one way or another?
Um, just clarify again. What is a scout rogue?
It's kind of like if a rogue was a ranger, in that they are good at like survival and nature and things like that. Let me see what else he has. Um,
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I don't
It's a lot
remember.
of like skirmishing. You're not provoking opportunity attacks when you move.
Yeah, it's very much like being able to move around everywhere fast and without getting hurt. Um,
Yeah, its first ability is actually pretty crazy. If someone stops next to you, you can use your reaction to move away from them. Be like, no, actually stay away.
Oh.
yeah,
Gotcha.
he is fast. So like kind of intentionally opposite of Ionia, where she's like in the enemy's face, hitting them hard. He is darting around every which way, and just getting like a couple quick stabs in. Um, and
Okay.
also a lot of these guys have feats as well, that you'll just have to receive when you get the sheet. Uh,
So
so
my question is
good.
about, so white elephant is that, like, we go in order and you can either pick from what's available or steal from someone who has already picked.
Hmm.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Correct.
Cool.
Does the person who picks first, do they get to steal at the end, or would you rule that they don't?
They are not going to in this one.
Okay.
I mean, like they have
Alright.
opportunity if the one that they chose is stolen from them to either steal or
I
vice
see.
versa, or pick from the remaining. And pavilion.
Okay, Sarah's got first pick.
Yes, Sarah. First
Okay.
overall pick of the white elephant. What would you like to go with?
I'm sweating. So I don't want to play bogey. I've not played a monk yet, so like I'd love to play Femello, but I'm already playing a Gerudo, so I don't want to play another Gerudo. I've already played a Gloomstalker Ranger, and I'm gonna play a Battlemaster Fighter in literally like 2 weeks. I've already played a Ranger. I'm already pretty martial right now, so I think I'm gonna go Zalf for now, just because I think
Hell
it would be
yeah.
enough
Okay.
different.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yes. All right, that's Sarah's pick. Matt, would you like to steal or pick somebody else?
I would like to pick somebody else. If Ben wants to steal from me, then so be it. But I'm gonna pick the man himself, Bogey.
The man of the hour.
Bogey's just gonna be hot potato this entire White Elephant. Like, it's crazy.
He's gonna be hot potato for 2 steals.
Two steals.
Literally any one of these people could have become interesting to you guys. It just so happened, like, to be Bogey. Like, I expected, like, oh, they're gonna get to Gerudo Town and be asking about this Gerudo that they heard was in this other group and get all this information. No, nobody asked anybody about her.
No. Oh,
Nope.
true. I forgot she was a Gerudo was in the group. Yeah, we probably could have done that.
Yeah.
Pretty racist to just assume that every Gerudo knows that Gerudo.
Yeah, right.
No,
Like,
but anybody
We assume
you
that
ask
everyone
about
in
this
Hyrule
group
knows
anywhere, I was rolling for. It was like a very, like, the dice tell me who knows this group or not. So, all right. So Sarah's gone with Zalf. Matt has gone with Bogey. John.
Gimme Femello. I mean, easy pick. Give me a monk. I've been feeling
Sure.
the monk.
All right. Yeah. All right. Ben.
John respects women.
That's right.
I am so torn here. I'm so torn. There are two that I am very interested in. I gotta do it. I gotta steal both.
Stealing bogey. All right. That brings us back to Matt. Would you like to steal from somebody or take somebody that remains? Mova, Kralkek, and Pavilion remain.
I will gladly play my very first Gloomstalker Ranger with Kralkek.
Okay.
Oh, so it's so fun. So fun.
And then Katie, would you like to steal from somebody or take from the remaining Mova or Pavilion?
Katie, you have the opportunity to do something really funny here.
You do have the opportunity. Something really funny. I would not be mad. There's another character that I am super interested in.
Play bogey though.
Dude, if Katie
I
plays
just
Bogey,
wouldn't sell it.
Don't worry.
you have
about
3
that.
weeks to practice a really deep voice and really get
I
your
can't. I
brother
wouldn't
down.
be able to.
Get like a
I
bend
would laugh.
soundboard and just like press buttons when you.
I would laugh the whole time.
You're
Like his
already
bogey.
gonna laugh the whole time because I'm going to be right here.
I know. I don't know. I'm like,
You just gotta do a really good like Hulk Hogan impression. That's basically what bogey is.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't just be the mom of the group again.
A very different kind of mom.
It's a
Very different
kind.
Very different kind of mom. Very no nonsense. I tell people what to do, when to do it. She's like, like bait and switch type of maneuvers of like, all right, these people are going to switch positions. You're going to attack this person. That's like what her abilities allow her to do, is to give other people extra attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Pavilion, fast as hell, which I mean, like, I guess Natara got to do today with Natara. But yeah, I guess he's kind of very similar, but just like a Rito. But you could be like, that kind of aloof father figure. Or steal from somebody.
I'll go with a villain. Do something different, I guess.
Okay. All right, so to recap, we have Sarah playing the Hylian Wild Magic Sorcerer Zalf. We have Matt playing the Sheikah Gloomstalker Ranger Kralkek. We have John playing the Gerudo Way of the Long Death Monk Femelo. We have Ben playing the Goron Path of the Berserker Barbarian Bogey. And we have Katie
Oh.
playing the Scout Rogue Pavilion.
prophecy
Rito
is
Scout
complete.
Rogue.
I was just saying, I view Bogey less as Hulk Hogan and more as the Kool-Aid.
Oh man, we're already getting creative direction
Oh
from
my
Ben. This is
gosh.
fantastic. I'm
And-
so excited.
And that is kind of the fun of it too, is you guys get to put a little bit of whatever flavor you want to see in these characters into these characters. There are like pre-described written things for you to follow as a general guideline, but like have fun, be creative with it, make it your own. And whatever you end up doing with them, I will try my best to adopt. Don't make it awful for me, but like I will try my best to adopt when you guys when 11th hour encounters Mova's crew.
All
Man.
joking aside,
hmm
what happens if one of us croaks?
Oh, as
find
the
out.
other crew?
We
Like,
could just.
not even like bullshitting like we gotta get rid of these guys, but like we don't have a lot of magic casters. I'm pretty sure no one here has Revivify in this entire group. It looks like.
Nope,
Uh,
they do not. They
yeah.
are pretty mundane for an adventuring group in Hyrule, as far as like
Which
Arcana
is-
goes.
It's great because that means Lydian will just completely obliterate them when we want to kill these guys.
But also, like,
Jenna, I will say it's
Right,
pretty
send
big of you to
Bogey
have
into the
us get.
blender, into the mind blender.
Jenna's playing the long game by having us get slightly attached to these characters, so we hesitate like
Won't
2
work.
seconds more
Won't
before
work.
we kill them.
Won't work.
We'll see. We will see.
This
These
is-
guys stole. Listen, they did the worst crime ever. They stole from our business that we own.
True.
true.
It wasn't our
Man.
business at the time, but retroactively, they stole from us. So we have to do the only reasonable thing now: kill them violently.
We gotta
Exactly.
report that as missing inventory unless we get it back.
Yeah, we have to. This is loss prevention right now.
We have
Unless-
to take over a guardian stalker and ride into battle with a death robot.
That's right.
I mean, like Fireblight Ganon knows a cakewalk, so we'll see.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is like the easiest of the 3 blights in the game. We'll see in Jenna's souped up version.
I'm seeing the gears turn in Jenna's head right now.
Oh no, I was just
Jenna's
thinking
like,
when should I
"Yeah, he
end the
cast
stream
Wall
because I
of
wanted to
Fire
record all
5
this,
times.
but I'm gonna end the stream now because I wanted to record that just for the sake of I think it's interesting and for context for that stream when it happens. So